Cannot play with them. Cannot win with them. Cannot coach with them. Can't do it.
Right. You hear these athletes talking about, yeah, we was out there tricking. What? Why? You're part of the problem. You're part of the problem. Stop paying people that you don't have no respect for.
Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were.
Man, yes, sir. Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town? I can't hear you.
Now, a woman that got a job walk, with security. Am I right or wrong? You know what I'm saying? They walking to the nightclub going, honey, I don't give a fuck, I don't meet nobody nowhere. Because I'm going to the credit union tomorrow. I don't need nobody to tell me shit. I buy my own damn shit. That's right. And that's the kind I want to meet.
I'll just start with this for you guys, man. I have a whole lot, but I'll start with this right here. I guess I'll keep it at regular speed as we speak through this. So, Gladiator BWs went to the Beyonce concert, and this is what they did. So, as we talk about Corey Holcomb and Rizza Islam trying to help Black women's vaginal health, this is what they do with those boxes. It's a little quick intro before we get into this. And like I said, man, we have the bigger of the women that's out here. We have the rougher, the louder, the crazier, and it's just, you wouldn't, these women forget that they have, boxes. You wouldn't think these women had boxes by the way they carry it. They carry it like, it's nothing. And that's why we treat it like such. They have no regard. All right? They drop bread for those tickets. Yes. How much for the short blonde? Oh, hell no, man. I don't want to have to do this. Let me take a look. This is crazy work. Dropping a lot of money for Beyonce tickets. This big back. Look at her back. Man. I ain't gonna lie. I know she ain't got all that, but I'm gonna price up. I'm gonna say 20. I'm gonna say 2,100. Hopefully she can't afford it. For real. I'm gonna be in big trouble if I got to deal with that for 2,100. Oh no, this might 25, 3,000. Oh no, she is ridiculous. I gotta be out there with that. But that's TMZ. I don't know. We don't want to get flagged and all that stuff. But I had to get that out there. Like you say, you go to a Beyonce concert for what? It's ridiculous. Everybody's oversized. Look at the white guys going by. Look at the white boys. They like, yeah, we know how this goes. Unbelievable. There you have it, black man. Now, Rizza Islam. This man is sick. This man is sick in the head. He's attempting to go help the Gladiator BW. He's attempting to help the Gladiator BW with vaginal health and reproductive health. In talking about that, he said all of our keywords and all of the words that we come accustomed of knowing. And he said he's going to have a whole seminar about this. And Corey Holcomb, I said, oh man, they shouldn't let Corey Holcomb go there. He's going to learn all this stuff. It's going to be bad. Women, they don't understand, man. It's not cool. You can't have people like Corey Holcomb and other brothers learning about the Pussycat Facts report. So I try to tell women, the time is coming. So Rizza Islam is doing this whole big health clinic for women's and men, but more importantly, women's reproductive rights. But I would say it's bullshit. Now, Corey going there, he's going to get some evil information, but at the same time, like he's bringing scientists and surgeons and doctors and all these people to talk. That is not how these reproductive conditions are used in the everyday community. They are used with a much more sinister and evil approach. And clearly they won't get to the bottom of that. That's why I'm here. But before we do that, let's see what Rizza Islam had to say about the majority of the black women before he talks about the fibroids.
Caucasian white woman, I don't.
Now, I never watched Rizza Islam before. I've heard about his name.
And that is because throughout history, her position has been to cause a circumstance and deny that it has ever happened. Deny that she was the cause of it, pretend that she's a victim. This is how this goes. Take down a big black man and pretend, hey, I had nothing to do with it. Or
she taught the sisters that though, right?
Yes.
She taught the sisters how to do what this woman is doing to Shannon Sharpe. The white woman has taught the sisters how to do this. How do you know that? After Kamala lost, the sisters said, no, we're taking a break from the white women. Oh, so you were teamed up with them. Yes. They taught you.
Okay. I'll say albinos.
We go great. You know what? Great.
The certified Caucasian white woman, I don't trust. And that's because throughout history, her position has been to cause a circumstance and deny that it has ever happened. Deny that she was the cause of it, pretend that she's a victim. This is how this goes. Take down a big black man and pretend, hey, I had nothing to do with it. Or
she taught the sisters that though, right?
Yes.
Because they talk about this white woman. I'm
talking
talking about all the women I know act like they don't know what the fuck happened.
Yeah,
and they was the orchestrator of the bullshit.
There you have it. So this is white, black. We call it the Western society, but let's go.
I was going brother. Yeah, Marcus' mic is off, I think.
It's on now?
Okay.
Go ahead, Rizza. Let me let you land. My bad.
So the basic thing is we have to stop pretending that in 2025 that the feminist movement is equal for all women. All right, number one. So when it comes to this circumstance, Shannon Sharpe is being taken down because he's messing with a young girl. Number one, beyond his young age limit. Number two, it is a white woman, so they always have that card. Their cousin is normally a police officer. Their uncle is normally a judge. Their grandfather is some high-ranking official. They can always pull that card and take you down no matter how high you go. So that's the first thing you need to understand is if you're going to go into that system, just be mindful, no matter what she says, no matter how comfortable she makes you think she is with you. Keep your receipts and record if that's the lifestyle you want to live. If that's where you're going, then you need to protect yourself. The reality is you should not go in that direction. Now, on the other end, there are a lot of black women who do the same thing nowadays that a lot of white women do. So this.
Hello. There are a lot of Rizza Islam. He's like Umar. He speaks up for the black sisters. But there's a lot of black women who have adopted this.
She is with you. Keep your receipts and record if that's the lifestyle you want to live. If that's where you're going, then you need to protect yourself. The reality is you should not go in that direction. Now, on the other end, there are a lot of black women who do the same thing nowadays that a lot of white women do. So this is the reason why I said the feminism circumstance is not equal. But there are a lot of them who do these things because they have been removed from their name, language, culture, religion, God. They don't know who the hell they are. And so they're taking on the identity of who they think is the winner. The white woman.
The black woman is taking on the identity of who they think is the winner. The white woman is the most important person in America.
Is you should not go in that direction. Now, on the other end, there are a lot of black women who do the same thing nowadays that a lot of white women do. So this is the reason why I said the feminism circumstance is not equal. But there are a lot of them who do these things because they have been removed from their name, language, culture, religion, God. They don't know who the hell they are. And so they're taking on the identity of who they think is the winner. The white woman has been looked at as the winner. So they take on that mentality, those actions, those behaviors. Right now, it is a competition to see how many people can get with a man, sue the man, lie on a man, and get a paycheck. That's a new job description for a lot of women nowadays.
There you have it. Now, the reason why we would allow Rizza Islam to talk about that is not just because it's the regular conversation. It's because he knows a little more than the average brother. And how? Because he cares to know more. A lot of brothers don't like to care about the black woman's box health. But Rizza Islam, he's one who cares about the black woman's box health. So when you hear him talking about these women, he understands they're doing this with dark box to men. They ain't even got healthy boxes. So we give Rizza Islam a pass for truly knowing the game. And in this portion of the video, I'll show you.
It's this Friday, this Saturday. The flyer you see on the screen now is for Saturday, and this is dealing with the attack on reproductive health system. Some of the top presenters coming from all over the world, scientists, medical professionals, herbal people, breaking down in different ways how our reproductive health is being under attack, and also solutions on how to resolve these things. Everything from women dealing with fibroids, PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, hormonal issues, men dealing with erectile.
Come on, Rizza. Talk to him, Rizza.
How our reproductive health is being under attack, and also solutions on how to resolve these things. Everything from women dealing with fibroids, PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome.
Talk that talk, Rizza. Talk that Spanish and that Chinese these niggas can't understand. Talk it.
Resolve these things. Everything from women dealing with fibroids, PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, hormonal issues, men dealing with erectile dysfunction, low sperm motility.
Now, we didn't learn about all of these things from being a doctor and a scientist and a Rizza Islam. We did this with 10K and over 10K sex hours. We learned this the hard way. We literally learned this out the mud. But hey, brother says stick to what you're doing, and things are starting to come out now. I'm happy. Talk, Rizza.
The world's scientists, medical professionals, herbalists, people breaking down in different ways how our reproductive health is being under attack, and also solutions on how to resolve these things. Everything from women dealing with fibroids, PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, hormonal issues, men dealing with erectile dysfunction, low sperm motility.
You always got to throw the men in there. That's fine. But that's always been out there. We talking about the dark secrets. And the thing about the conditions that Rizza, that he's, presenting, like I said, Corey go there can learn a little more to try to bring it to practicality, but the way that they use it is more important, Rizza Islam. Not that they just have it, the way that they use it and the pain that they cause men on that shit. And the lies and the deception that they have. Men love box and they'll hide it to make sure that that box is relevant in that man's life because it feels good, not the real truth. But anyway, my fault.
Prostate cancer, prostate issues, lack of masculinity, lack of testosterone, all of that we will be covering in PowerPoint presentations at the Dollar Hide Community Center.
What day of the week is it, Rick?
That's Saturday.
That's this Saturday?
This Saturday.
You know what? I was going to leave town, but I am going to this.
Oh.
See that? Corey said he's going to this. That's somebody who wants to learn. This is another tool, like the Pussycat Facts report. This is a weapon in your arsenal. When you can learn this information about the women, you are powerful amongst, you are a master of the box. So him going, if he truly goes, it would be great.
All of that we will be covering in PowerPoint presentations at the Dollar Hide Community Center.
What day of the week is it, Rick?
That's Saturday.
That's this Saturday?
This Saturday.
You know what? I was going to leave town, but I am going to this because I feel like this is important.
Yes.
I mean, like what you're saying, you're going to be talking about is what people need to have an ear on because we are dying.
Yes.
Too young.
Yes.
We are sick.
What I tell y'all all the time, we are sick. These people are sick, but it's way greater than they could ever imagine. You see what I'm saying? But we accept anything that's going in the direction that we're going over here.
Important.
Yes.
I mean, like what you're saying, you're going to be talking about is what people need to have an ear on because.
Yes, people need to have an ear on this. We've been telling people before Rizza Islam, but like I said, we are not physicians. We've done this from 10,000 sex hours or more to learn this sort of shit, to bring it forth, to show you the practical uses of it. Practical uses of this. This is not some just, conditions where Rizza Islam's throwing a fucking PowerPoint. No, that's bullshit, but I appreciate it. This is something else, bro. This is the qualifier right here to say, you tell your man you got one of these conditions. He's going to go impregnate somebody else. And when you say why you do that, he's going to show you and tell you why. See, all this other shit where men ain't loyal and stuff like that. No, we have legitimate reasons on why. You know me having a baby with your ass after you've been on birth control for 10 years and you got depressed and took antidepressants and you like to drink alcohol and your diet been fucked up and stuff running your family. Why would you want me to have a baby with your ass?
You know what? I was going to leave town, but I am going to this
Oh,
because I
man,
feel
come
like
on.
this is important.
Yes.
I mean, like what you're saying, you're going to be talking about is what people need to have an ear on because we are dying
Yes.
too young.
Yes.
We are sick too young.
Mhm.
Like I'm drinking some coffee now, but I haven't really been drinking a lot of any type of syrup because about a week ago I was drinking a Slurpee on the show, and I felt so terrible after the show, and I knew what it was.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, God damn, that whatever that shit is that I've been putting in my system that gotten to the point now where I'm fucked up. I was
Yeah.
fucked up, Rizza. So
No, you
I
gotta
am
be there,
going
brother.
to be at this thing on Saturday.
Look, go to RizzaIslam.com, or if the link is in the chat, to RSVP. Free event. Now, here's the thing. The venue seats about 800 to 900 people.
Nice.
The mayor of Compton has agreed to be a part of this.
The mayor of Compton has agreed to be a part of this, you know, reproductive wellness. You know, clearly it's a losing fight. The reason why we bring it up is because women are using their box for evil towards men, and it carries all the way to autistic and deformed children, constant doctor's appointments after you marry the bitch, always trying to make her pussy right, sent through her through surgeries, worry, heartache, heartbreak, a lot of shit that goes with this pussy reproductive stuff that these guys are trying to talk about. No, this is serious. And it's a losing fight, but if men ever got that real knowledge that we're putting down out here, these women would be in total turnaround mode. I'm not going to even say anything bad. Turnaround mode to where like, yo, I understand my box ain't shit to this man that is a healthy man, got a job, doing what he got to do, baller, successful. I know that my box ain't shit to him. But without guys ever knowing about this type of stuff that Rizza Islam is throwing, that's just one level. The practicality is something way, way different. I'm sure they're not going to talk about the autism in children and how women should let men know that their pussy is this bad so that men can have a great chance. If they care about their black brother, they would want them to have the healthiest baby possible, especially not knowing how you mistreated your pussy all these years. None of that's going to come out. All right?
The city council, yes, sir, Sister Shahid, I believe. No, A. Brown is the former. Okay. But we have a lot of people coming out for this, brother.
So you need to get your tickets while they're available.
Yes,
free, isn't it?
it's a free event, but we do want you to RSVP. So
Okay,
the
there
link,
you go.
if you guys have it there, click the link and RSVP because we want to get a head count. But brother, we're not only going over solutions. I'm launching 2 specific solutions dealing with certain issues as well that day, but it's only going to exclusively be launched that day in person. So you'll get a lot of information.
So check this out, Rizza. You're going to address the attack on our reproductive health.
That's
I know
sad.
health.
Mhm.
I know there's a lot of people out there who are aware that something is wrong with you.
Mhm.
And what we do, we blow it off. We take our meds we're told to take, and we just keep living this life. And as the years add up with you living this life, before you know it, you're too sick to heal.
Absolutely.
So this thing that this brother is doing is something I'm gonna get with Rizza, and we're gonna try to do this on a bigger scale one day with strippers. No, I'm just fucking with you.
Let's go.
My Lord.
I'm fucking with you, Rizza.
Well, and
But I think it would be a good idea. But no, I'm saying this is something that I am going to make sure I'm there because I lack discipline in diet. But I am getting to the point where I'm realizing, oh my God, I'm falling apart. I'm falling apart.
Well, it's a big difference. Women can know that they're falling apart, but long as we still put that thing on them, it's all good. You understand? So one of the key phrases we've heard as black men is somebody like it, and it's true. And it's like I say, that's because men are not aware. It's very important. But what Rizza Islam is doing is important.
It's this Friday, this Saturday. The flyer you see on the screen now is for Saturday, and this is dealing with the attack on our reproductive health system. I have some of the top presenters coming from all over the world: scientists, medical professionals, herbalists, people breaking down in different ways how our
He got all these medical professionals and herbalists coming. Everything that I've already taught you guys. You know what I'm saying? I ain't none of that. You understand me? I've taught you all this shit. You can go there and add on. You understand? From the shit that I've taught you. Like, come on, bro. Because you know how to where the practice is. Yes, we know the condition exists, but we know how they put it into play. We know the playbook. And you niggas could lend shit that they would never talk about over there because of the shit that we talk about over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a serious shit, but nobody can hear us. We'll keep pushing.
Reproductive health is being under attack, and also solutions on how to resolve these things. Everything from women dealing with fibroids, PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, hormonal issues, men dealing with erectile dysfunction, PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, on how to resolve these things. Everything from women dealing with fibroids, PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, hormonal issues, men dealing with erectile dysfunction.
Serious shit. Look at Darlene. Darlene's looking in her phone. What I teach y'all about Joy Taylor, Darlene, and all these other bitches, they don't care to help the younger women, knowing that their pussy is fucked up. They don't want to be the leaders of the discussion. See? Anyway, let's move on. You understand? I mean, you know, we can go on and on for that. I just wanted to let y'all know that, you know, the word is getting out without us. It's not, you know, with the sinister stories that we have behind it, but, you know, nevertheless, it's still cool. We'll take that little bit because we are the truth. Trust me, guys, man. We are way ahead of our time, man. You niggas just have no idea, man. But it's coming along because if they can't put that shit into practice the way that we say, look, this is how they practicing with that shit. Fuck that.
This is a little different though, Kendra.
Okay, what's different, honey?
I just wanted to thank you because I did meet my child father from this show. And although we're not together, I do have a beautiful little boy.
Here we go. She met a child's father from Kendra G's app. So she met a man on the app, did him raw, and had a baby, and they're no longer together. And she's calling in to Kendra to say how proud she is of being a slaw. Unbelievable.
Are you ready? You ready, honey?
This is a little different though, Kendra.
Okay, what's different, honey?
I just wanted to thank you because I did meet my child father from this show. And although we're not together, I do have a beautiful little boy, and I feel like it's because of you. So I do.
So she became a single mother because of Kendra. Now, Kendra is not supposed to accept this praise, but as a dumb black bitch, what do you expect?
Little boy, and I feel like it's because of you. So I just want to say thank you, and I like your show, and I don't want to meet no more men, but you know I do have a blessing from this show. So I just want to say that.
Thank you.
Wow. She accepted the blessing of creating a single mother. Like I told you, brothers, man. I mean, what do you want me to do here? What you want? What you want? What you want here?
Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were.
Cannot play with them. Cannot win with them. Cannot coach with them. Can't do it.
You, and I like your show, and I don't want to meet no more men, but you know I do have a blessing from this show. So I just want to say that.
So now that she's a single mother, she don't want to meet any more men. I don't know, man. Like I said, I guess my question would be, why do you think he left you? She'd be like, because he's this, he's that. And then I would say, well, why did you keep the baby? The truth would be, I don't see myself like this one of my last chances. I had like a deletion or two on my box, and I just got to take this last chance. It's bad out here, fellas. I know you guys don't understand it, but it's really bad.
Thank you. I love to hear this. So when did you guys meet? Was he on the show or were you on the show?
He was on the show. He came on the show in 2022.
So he came on the show. She contacted him and did him raw. Unreal. Had the baby, and she's alone with her wig.
2022, so 3 years ago.
Yes.
Do you want to tell us the name or you don't want to tell?
He's not an active dad, so it don't matter.
Ma'am, the question is, why did he leave you? And after that, why did you keep the baby? See, we know you're not going to get to the, like I said, brothers, when it comes to talking to these women, everything else you hear out here is bullshit. And it's never a scenario to get to the bottom of this. Problem with the women is they think because you sound like what we know you to be, because you sound like what we know you to be, we don't cast judgment on you. We already know who you are. Like, you keep acting like you're hiding who you are.
Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were.
Like, you could say, look, I'm reckless with my box. I couldn't have any more deletions. And I had to do this. And we'll be like, that sounds about right. You're a regular whore. But she don't want to wear that.
2022, so 3 years ago.
Yes.
Do you want to tell us the name or you don't want to tell?
He's not an active dad, so it don't matter.
Okay, but you guys met, and did you guys date?
Yes, so he was in London. I'm in Texas, so
he was in London?
What I teach you niggas, these old bitches are desperate. They paying, man. Telling you, man.
Yes.
Did you go to London?
He came. I live in San Antonio, so he came to San Antonio.
Okay.
I got
so does he live in America now or still London?
He's still in London.
Oh, he's still in London. Okay. Is he African?
Yeah.
Okay. So what happened? Why didn't you guys stay together?
To be honest, I got pregnant very fast. I was much younger, much more immature.
What? Hold on.
What happened? Why didn't you guys stay together?
To be honest, I got pregnant very fast. I was much younger.
I got pregnant very fast. I was much younger. Kendra only had the show about 4 years. Unbelievable. And now you're much older with a baby with a man out in London somewhere. Unbelievable. Yeah, African. True that. You're right. You are right.
Much more immature. And I just was like in lust. I think we was both like in lust. And we was like trying to get pregnant a little bit.
Like I said, man, all the black woman got to do is say who she is. Ain't like we don't know. Why you trying to hide? It's still, we call you stupid.
Like not so much, but then I got pregnant quick, and I have a beautiful little boy. He's asleep. So yeah, but
say it again. He what?
He's asleep right now.
He's asleep right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I just want to say that. I don't want to meet anybody.
Okay, you don't want to meet anybody. Well, I'm happy you have your son. I'm happy you found the joy. And listen, believe it or not, there's a lot of stories like these. Like I've gotten.
Ma'am, why would you want your app to have those type of stories? That is not finding anything. This woman is so pathetic that she had a baby with a man that probably can't even get in the country. That man, the nigga let his passport expire. Yo, the nigga let his passport expire, right? And the nigga say, look, they giving me real hard troubles to get my passport. This stupid bitch don't care. Yo, what a horrible person. That's why we always say, no, you bitches has ruined this community. You have ruined this community in a million ways. You got some tether from London. Had a baby knowing you ain't gonna see that boy no more. You can't call him a deadbeat. The man's in London. He beat you. You can't call him a deadbeat. He's in London. And all your nasty stink ass could do was do him raw. Ma'am, you are a disgrace. And you really came back, and Kendra's sitting here talking about there's plenty stories like that on my app. So they are whores. Look, man.
And we was like trying to get pregnant a little bit. But like not so much, but then I got pregnant quick, and I have a beautiful little boy. He's asleep. So yeah, but
say it again. He what?
He's asleep right now.
He's asleep right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I just want to say that. I don't want to meet anybody.
Okay, you don't want to meet anybody. Well, I'm happy you have your son. I'm happy you found the joy. And listen, believe it or not, there's a lot of stories like these. Like I've gotten emails. Well, I gotten both. I've gotten emails from Kendra G babies, people who just don't want to come on the show. And I've also gotten there's like at least 3 married couples who have never been on the show that have emailed me that they also found their love as well too. So I thank you for sharing with us.
Yes, and I found my love just in a different form.
Okay, you found your love of being a mom.
Yes.
Dang. I think this story is a little deeper than you guys don't understand. Kendra G froze her eggs. Now, if it's anything like the K Michelle story, she's been continuously paying rent on these eggs. And if it's anything like the K Michelle story, the baby has been conceived already as far as gender is concerned, and they got to put it in the surrogate or whatever the case is concerned, right? Now, Kendra sits there and says, damn, this broke, bummy, dusty bitch could just pop a baby out, and my high-profile rich ass got a bad fibroided up pussy, and I had to freeze my eggs, and I'm paying, and this broke bitch could just have a baby for the free. Like, this story is deeper than you guys could ever imagine. You see what I'm saying? Like, Kendra, there's no way you ain't gonna tell me, because I believe it's the same thing like K Michelle. They want to have a little girl that they could dress up. They would spend loads of money of having them a little girl that they could dress up, and she be smarty pants. And I mean, that's what it's supposed to be, but it's supposed to came out of your pussy. So it's very heartbreaking for Kendra to sit there and watch a broke, dusty dummy just pop out a baby, and this bitch got all this money and cannot have that joy. And you turn it shit. I could see it that way where she's calling the show off on Kendra. She said, I found my love, because I know that Kendra wants that same love. Kendra would take a pregnancy if her pussy could have babies, and you leave her, she'd be like, so what? I got my baby. And she'll pour all into the baby like all the rest of the bitches. You know? Couldn't care if that baby had a father or not. But Kendra pussy can't do it. See? So that ain't fun. Like, this is not a fun story.
Okay, well, I'm happy that I'm happy for you.
And keep doing what you're doing. I watch all the time.
Thank you so much. I received that. Thank you, baby girl.
Okay, have a good night. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Listen, blessings come in all forms. Blessing comes in all forms.
See that? That's what you call justification. That's justification. She wished she had that blessing. Just like a lot of people wish they had the blessing of Kendra G's money. Like, so you'll try to start mixing in all the forms. No, we want all the blessings, bitch, just like everybody else. We want the money, the family, the children. We want, and we know you do too. So let's just cut it all out.
Thank you so much. I received that. Thank you, baby girl.
Okay, have a good night. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Listen, blessings come in all forms. Blessing comes in all forms. And I always think children are always a blessing. So shout out to her baby boy. On new.
There you have it, King Disagreeable. Ha ha. Gotta love your sisters, King. I done showed you fighting. I done showed you, what did we do before this? These women just want someone to talk to. It's really sad. See, I know I'm mean, but I'm likable. Right. Like, a woman not liking you is her choice. Like, and one thing we always told bitches is this, at least us guys. Ma'am, I thought we could be free and open around each other as far as talking that talk. Like, why when I say something, it's the end of the world? Hell no. We supposed to all be able to talk that talk. That's what made us cool. That's what made us the shit. That we could talk that talk. But they don't like that. They say, yo, I'm, called King Disagreeable mean. No, I allow you to talk it. You allow me to talk it. We just, it's a great relationship. So, it's ridiculous, man. We tried to work with these bitches, man. We tried, man. One more quick commercial break.
we all know what happened over the last 3.5, 4 years dealing with the pandemic, people losing jobs, children's education, couldn't travel, you name it.
And upright, knowing I know how.
Kayla Islam.
Kayla Islam.
Kayla Islam.
There you go.
Even though I know her, if I see her, look.
Yes, sir.
Because that's my daughter's name. That's what. And on top of that, now,
absolutely,
Rizza, get the people the information they need to know.
First thing, we all know what happened over the last 3.5, 4 years dealing with the pandemic, people losing jobs, children's education, couldn't travel, you name it. Really being experimented on. So Friday at the Compton, and I think they have the flyer as well and the link to RSVP, 2 free events. This Friday, this Saturday. The flyer you see on the screen now is for Saturday, and this is dealing with the attack on our reproductive health system. I have some of the top presenters coming from all over the world, scientists, medical professionals, herbalists, people breaking down in different ways how our reproductive health is being under attack, and also solutions on how to resolve these things. Everything from women dealing with fibroids, PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome.
There you go. The quiet conversation that the women have been hiding from men. Rizza Islam is making an attempt to try to get those women to talk. I don't see that happening. All right, let's do this quick thing. Even though I'm a little upset with Myron right now, because he did a bad thing with that black stuff. He really went a little too far, but let's go.
Talk to us. Yeah, what's up, man? Yeah, it's me. Yeah, I just showed up. I just showed up. What's up, guys? We're live right now.
Yep, they see you right now. Yep.
Yeah.
So,
where y'all from?
from here, from Miami.
Miami? Okay. Cool. You guys are all, well, you gonna hold the mic? You gonna hold it? So you guys are all, I'm assuming, FIU students?
Yes, we are.
Okay. Nigga, what the fuck? Do I gotta do everything?
No, I'm saying you this.
All right. So who y'all voting for in 2024?
I didn't register.
See, the fact that they're scared to even say it is crazy, right? But you can say Trump if y'all want.
No?
Oh, Kamala.
I don't really care about
Kamala? Okay, raise your hands if it's Kamala, real fast. Raise your hands. 1, 2, 3.
I'm not even registered. Yeah.
Okay. Well, actually, it's kind of funny because I don't even think women should vote, to be honest with y'all.
Whoa.
Well, you disagree?
I disagree. That's crazy.
Wait, hold on. Why is it crazy?
They're a big part of the population, man. So
Okay.
like, they should have some say. They're, humans are
Why should they
equal.
have some say?
Without your mother, would you be here?
Oh.
What does that have to do with voting?
I'm just saying, you said that women shouldn't vote.
Yeah, they shouldn't.
But why not?
Why do you think that?
Why do I
Women
think
are
that?
so
Well,
important.
I will tell you guys, but I just want to know why you guys think they should vote.
They should vote because they're human beings. Like,
Because they're human beings?
yeah.
Do you think you think it's okay, so you think it's a right? You don't think it's a privilege?
No, it's a fucking right.
Wait, well, if it's a hold on. If it's a hold on, wait. You said it's a privilege and a right? That can't be. Yeah, it's got to be one for the two.
You have the right, though. You have the privilege to have the right to vote. It's a privilege. Not everyone gets to vote in the world.
Well, I can talk about that in a second. So pretty much all of you think that women should be able to vote then? All of you guys.
Yeah, they live life as much as us.
They're half the population of the United States.
So equal, half the population. What else? What other reasons? You said right and privilege.
Without a woman, a man can vote. They can't. Because without a woman, a man wouldn't.
We need a man to have a kid too.
Our
Yeah, no, that's for
population,
sure.
Yeah.
Our population
But without a
density.
woman.
Our population density depends on the union of both sexes. So
Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys why women shouldn't vote. Are you guys familiar? All the guys actually should be familiar with this. All of you guys are U.S. citizens, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys have to register something called the Selective Service when you turn 18, right? All of the guys?
Yes.
Do any of the girls here know what that is?
Yeah. You know what that is?
What is it?
It's where you have to selective service. You have to apply yourself to be able to fight in the military.
Yeah, so you can get called to a draft. I would say right now we're the closest to World War III they've ever been. And these guys can all get sent to war off you guys voting for someone that will send them to war. Well, here's the problem. Why is it that someone that doesn't have responsibility has authority to vote and send you to war when they don't take the same risk? They don't got skin in the game, but you do.
Hey, do you want a kid?
Do I what?
Do you want a kid?
A what? A kid?
Yes. Do you
Sure.
want a child?
Sure.
Do you bleed every month to have a child and carry that in your stomach? Do you bleed every month?
So let me get this straight because
Here we go. One thing I always try to teach you fellas is this. I know you don't like my way of thinking. Son Welbeck, I see you, King. I know you guys don't like my way of thinking, but one thing that I try to illustrate to you guys after 10K sex hours or more, everything is about the pussy. You don't want to believe it. Everything is about the box. Look at what she started with. Yo, my box. Brothers, I'm just trying to help. Everything is about the box. Bro. Yes, you got an education. Use it for my benefit. Yes, you got money. Use it for my benefit. But when you really bear down to, you want the benefits of you having that box. And what you don't want is me to know how you've been maintaining it. That's where the problem comes in at.
why is it that someone that doesn't have responsibility has authority to vote and send you to war when they don't take the same risk? They don't got skin in the game, but you do.
Hey, do you want a kid?
Do I what?
Do you want a kid?
A what? A kid?
Yes.
Sure.
Do you want a child?
Sure.
Do you bleed every month to have a child and carry that in your stomach? Do you bleed every month?
So let me get this straight. Because you bleed and you have kids, that makes you have the right to vote, you think?
Yeah, you're fucking human.
We grow the population. The population is going to grow because we can do that.
No, it's not race bait. This is factual. This is truth.
Stop the show. She said the population is going to grow because of the women. And that's why Rizza Islam is doing the reproductive health. And that's why women don't want to talk about what they've done to their pussy. See, because they get to still use traditional arguments against you guys. Well, women are, you got to keep the population growing. And we used to like that because, without, you making love to us, that makes everything better. But now you're not making love to us. You walk around taking all type of medications. You're destroying your body. So now you think that I'm stupid where I got to just take bad box. I don't have to. And you can't use, who's going to have your babies? Ma'am, you damn sure can't. Run this Pussycat Facts report.
Hey, do you want a kid?
Do I what?
Do you want a kid?
A kid?
Yes.
Sure. Sure.
Do you bleed every month to have a child and carry that in your stomach? Do you bleed every month?
So let me get this straight. Because you bleed and you have kids, that makes you have the right to vote, you think?
Yeah, you're fucking human.
We grow the population. The population is going to grow because we can do that.
No, it's not race bait. This is factual. This is truth.
You're picking and choosing college students to get in a fucking argument as a 30-something-year-old man.
Let's go to the game, guys.
Be so honest.
Okay, so you're doing ad hominems instead of attacking my argument.
Look at the ugliest one said, let's go to the game, guys. The ugliest one. This is what used to happen when we were younger. Look at the ugliest one behind Myron's arm with the glasses.
As a 30-something-year-old man.
Let's go to the game, guys.
Be so honest.
Okay, so you're doing ad hominems instead of attacking my argument.
No, I'm not attacking your argument, but dude, you're like coming up to college students to get in an argument with them. Like you're doing this on purpose.
Why are you so
for
triggered?
bait.
Why are you so
I'm
triggered?
not fucking triggered.
You are.
I'm not.
You totally are.
When you're fucking.
Because here's the thing. I just laid out a factual argument that the men here have skin in the game. They can get sent to jail, $250,000 fine. Now, hold on. So no, they don't have to go into the draft. You do. You can't get financial aid, but they do if they don't go into the draft. Does that make sense? So you got skin in the game. You can literally get pulled from school to go fight in a war, but they won't, and they could put the leader in that sends you to war. You see the problem there?
You're gonna keep the house intact.
What does that have to do with anything?
What does that have to do? What does your fucking mother have to do with anything?
There you have it. Yeah. Yeah, he is bickering with thoughts, but I just like I said, I seen that Myron stuff where he's talking about black people on the O'Shea stuff. I might have to pull that up. I was really upset. I was like, Myron, certain things you actually don't have to say. But he really went there against the blacks this time. O'Shea did a good job covering that. That was bad. And it's funny. It's funny because in my case, I watched that video, but I just thought, I only watched when the girls came up. I didn't watch when the guys came up. So it was crazy. I totally missed it. I'd have been pissed.
You shouldn't vote either.
That's
But they still have to do some type of work, though. Some type of work.
What was that?
Girls still have to do some type of work, though.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
Even if it's the army, they still have their role to play in the army, though. And we're talking about that.
I understand that, but
think of it.
Mom was in
Think
the
of it as
fucking
ants.
military, that's
Ants, you know, you got the worker ants.
you're just so mad right now.
You got the queen. You got the queen ant. Whose role is
My
reproduction.
fucking mom was in the fucking army. What are you talking about?
I don't think women should serve in the military.
You're disgusting. Go fight for the country then. What are you doing here?
I don't think we should send women to war.
That's a war.
Then
But
why
they
are
have
you
their role.
complaining?
I don't believe
We shouldn't send them to war.
Then why are you complaining that
All right, let's move on. I just wanted to get that part going. I got a few things to cover. We got one more Myron. I had this stuff set up. Man, y'all know Gerald Levert's daughter? I done found Gerald. The algorithm always sending me some bad box. It's horrible. Gerald Levert's daughter.
Help with society. The reason why we have the problems that we're having is because we have a lot of weak men. It's the men's fault.
Yeah, that's what I always tell people. I'm like, it's all.
Sometimes shit.
Why do you think women deserve less?
Why do I think that? Well, because we live in a simp economy. Here, you can hold the mic. It's fine.
A simp economy?
Yes, we live in a simp economy. In other words, men are weak. They go ahead and give these girls all this validation, attention, and money for no reason, and it creates problems.
What problems does it create?
Okay. Are you single?
Yes.
Is it tough for you to find a guy?
No.
Well, let me rephrase. Is it tough for you to find a guy that you're actually attracted to? Are your standards high?
No.
Your standards aren't high?
Bare minimum.
So then why are you single?
Because I
just am, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, so if you're single and your standards are low, then that doesn't make sense. Your standards are probably higher than you think they are.
I feel like men are just not meeting the bare minimum standards.
Yeah, you have it, black man. Men are not meeting the bare minimum standards for black women. When black women have a child, they either got to have it on their own and struggle, but if they get with you as a man, you need to have all the shit in the world. We just watched that woman on Kendra G. She has a baby boy, and she gonna struggle with that baby. But if she had a baby with you, Sam Wellback, you need to have a house, a van, a car, a private school. She gonna throw that baby right in public school. But when it comes to being with you guys, I mean, they just fucked our sisters up, man. I'll tell you, bro. They all talk stupid. It's embarrassing, man. Yeah, Myron went out. Myron went out real bad, man. That was crazy what he did with them white people. That shit was crazy, son.
Okay, so you want someone emotionally mature?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Nice. And what's a toxic trait that you just like a red flag to you?
A red flag?
Yeah.
Liars.
Yo, the new Pop the Balloon came out. We might get to that. Let's just see if this one got anything popping.
That's what it is.
Liars.
I don't like liars. You ain't got to lie to me.
Okay, sounds good. You have no pop balloon so far, so that's good.
Okay.
The ladies are liking you today.
Okay.
Okay, awesome. So I want you to ask a question for the ladies.
Name 3 things you love about yourself.
Okay.
I like that. Name 3 things you love about yourself. Never ask them to ask anything about you.
Read my lips. You ain't no player.
I want you to ask a question for the ladies.
Name 3 things you love about yourself.
Okay.
And 3 things that you don't like about yourself. So,
Okay, sounds good. Let's go ahead.
Hi, my name is Kiana Fatima. If you don't know, now you know. But I'm 22. And
Hold on. Well, she young. It's all good. We'll try it. Thanks, brother. Well, since niggas want to talk shit, since you want to talk shit, King Disagreeable. Since you want to talk shit, first thing I want to know from you is, what does Omni getting funded $150,000 mean? That's first of all. I want to know, what does Omni getting funded $150,000 mean? And then second of all, like I said, I got what I got 2. I think I got 2 videos with like 300 views. I got 2 videos with 300 views, but they're shorts. Oh shit, the K Michelle taking off. The K Michelle went to 379. What's good, King Disagreeable? What's good? Trying to disrespect me a little too much, B. This nigga Omni got 150,000. What does that mean? I want to know what's going on out here.
Okay.
And 3 things that you don't like about yourself. So,
Okay, sounds good. Let's go ahead.
hi, my name is Kiana Fatima. If you don't know, now you know. But I'm 22 and I work at a law firm. I am a hairstylist and I am in cosmetology school.
Okay, cosmetology. Okay.
Yes. 3 things that I like about myself. I would say I like how
Pass his challenge to have 150K worth of leverage. Wow. Unbelievable.
Yes.
Wow. That's amazing. Shit. My goodness. Niggas.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town? I can't hear you.
I like, oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. I like how I'm caring for others and I am very, I like to take other people's feelings into consideration a lot of the time. Another thing that I do like is that I know how to keep my composure when it comes to a lot of things. So I don't let things, stress me out, or I take my anger out on things. I always look at everything positively.
Okay.
And another thing is I'm God's child.
All right.
Amen.
These are eating a little piece. Do you see the glitter on the side? I love a good, classy black frame.
Okay, let's go to the next lady. What's your name? What's your age? And what do you do?
Hi, I'm Maya. I'm 26 and I'm a dental assistant.
Oh, all right.
So 3 things about me, I would say I love my confidence, and then also I'm a child of God as well.
All right.
And let's see, I also love my maturity. I'm able to communicate my feelings and things like that, and that's something I really like about myself.
Okay.
Hi, what's your name? What's your age? And what do you do?
Hi, I'm Allie. I'm 29 and I'm a data analyst. I would say the 3 things I like about me is that I'm friendly, so I can go into any different type of group of friends and we'll be cool. I have adventurous. I like to go travel, and also I'm very knowledgeable. I want to know more knowledge. So just anything. Okay, so just YouTube anything. Okay, so why does that happen? So I think that I really just, I don't know, I'm just seeking more and just trying to learn from everything. Yeah.
Love that. Love that. Hi, what's your name? What's your age?
All right, let's go.
And what do you do?
I'm Mia. I'm 26. I'm a medical assistant. Sorry, I'm goofy.
Yeah, I see.
I would say what I love about myself is I'm a giver, not a receiver. I always have a positive attitude.
It's okay. It's okay, love. Are you nervous? Me too. It's okay. I get nervous every time. Oh my gosh, it's a.
Oh yeah, I like it. I like it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yo, the white girl, she cooked. The white girl cooked. Yo, I didn't want to say nothing, but the white girl was cooking up there. I was back here vibing to the music. She had that it's like that low white woman's voice, that low raspy. Oh God. Son Welbeck's in the building. Watch your white talk. Fuck. Damn.
Sorry. 26.
Come on, baby. I like this. Oh, now she bald-headed, but that box is jumping. She's very, very excited. Let's go.
Just, I don't know, I'm just seeking more and just trying to learn from everything. Yeah.
Love that. Hi, what's your name? What's your age? And what do you do?
I'm Mia. I'm 26. I'm a medical assistant. Sorry, I'm goofy.
Yeah, I see.
I would say what I love about myself is I'm a giver.
Oh man, hold on. For this player right here, I know you guys are stand-up players. I know you niggas are stand-up players. Believe me, I know you are. But once she started laughing and getting nervous and all that shit, and then she said, I'm a giver, I immediately bend the knee. I make this woman, I say, look, I am the only one you should ever be given to. I'm the only one that could truly, and it's true. I'm the only one that could appreciate it. But I know brothers that could come close. These brothers are stand-up brothers. I'm the one that bend the knee. Man, I would be like, ma'am, you are the only one. I am the only one that you will ever give again. No one will ever appreciate that like me. My God, this woman is starting to get it hot in here, King. She said, I'm a giver.
Everything. Yeah.
Okay.
Love that. Hi, what's your name? What's your age? And what do you do?
I'm Mia. I'm 26. I'm a medical assistant. Sorry, I'm goofy.
Yeah, I see.
I would say what I love about myself is I'm a giver, not a receiver. I always have a positive attitude.
It's okay. It's okay, love. Are you nervous? Me too. It's okay. I get nervous every time. Oh my gosh, it's a nervous experience being up here. It's not easy. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's good.
I'm sorry.
You're
good. I'm a giver, not a receiver.
There you go.
Oh, come on. This is easy money right here. This is easy money. I mean, you kneel before this woman and you say, talk to me, queen. And then she'll go.
I have a positive attitude, and I always like to just do fun activities. I say that's what I love about myself. Nobody answered it, but what I hate about myself is sometimes I can't let my emotions get the best of me.
Okay.
And I'll just shut down. I won't just go off on you. Like crazy.
Ma'am, you could never shut down with me. Ever. Because you're always right. Ma'am, when God blessed you, it was with a beam of beauty. And it gave you the ability to meet someone like me, someone that will cherish your every step, never judge you. So you shutting down, I don't see it happening. May I have this dance? May I have the right to touch you at any time once we're together? So shutting down will only get you touched more. Sorry, guys.
All right. Okay.
I'll just shut down, but I'm trying to like work on that. That's probably the only thing. And I eat too much.
Oh.
That's about it.
Okay, that is true. You made an excellent point. The other ladies did not say what they don't like about themselves, right?
Yeah, they're listening.
So let's go back and see. Just say your name. You don't have to say the other things, but say your name and then say.
There we go. I mean, whoa, this other girl looks all right. You know? But yeah, Huns, I like them brainless. Guns, I like them stainless. Huns, I like them brainless. I like goofies, son. You sit around, you like to eat, and you don't gain no weight, and you like to just act dizzy and Dizzy Gillespie. Man. Wow.
Hey, what you don't like about yourself.
Hi, I'm Allie. What I don't like about myself, I would say that I feel like sometimes I get in my head too much.
All right, this for King Disagreeable. Fuck.
See, just say your name. You don't have to say the other things, but say your name and then say what you don't like about yourself.
Hi, I'm Allie. What I don't like about myself, I would say that I feel like sometimes I get in my head too much and like I think too much. So what I'm doing now is trying to not be, overthinking, because like we're in this together, me and my mind. Another thing is I would say that I really don't. This is getting deep. I don't know. Like,
hey, man,
I wish that I feel like I'm either 0 to 100. Either I can be super motivated or I'm super lazy. Like I wish like I could just, kind of find a common ground, because otherwise it's like go, 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 or like sit kind of thing. So, and the last thing I would say for me, I feel like one thing I don't like about me.
Ma'am, I'm one of the men that have seen a vaginal tat. I'm one of the men that has seen a vaginal tat. From the tattoos on your body, I am safe to assume that you got something near the vag or damn near on the vag. Would I be right?
I'm kind of find a common ground, because otherwise it's like go, 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 or like sit kind of thing. So, and the last thing I would say for me, I feel like one thing I don't like about myself is
we live in one of the most consequential times in all of human history.
I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do in life, and I feel like I'm always like,
She's going a little too far.
figuring it out. So, all right, well, I guess that's it.
Okay. Your name and 3 things you don't like about yourself.
Okay, I'm Maya, and I would say the first thing is that I can be a perfectionist sometimes. Sometimes, like even like the smallest things, I want to be like.
Hold on, let's hear this bitch. She's talking a little fast. Let's go.
Your name and 3 things you don't like about yourself.
Okay, I'm Maya, and I would say the first thing is that I can be a perfectionist sometimes. Sometimes, like even like the smallest things, I want to be like perfect.
Perfectionist.
Yeah,
Ain't no wrong with that.
and I know that nothing can really be perfect, but it's like I overthink, and I can sometimes be a perfectionist.
Okay.
And then another thing, I can be a little too hard on myself sometimes with the smallest things. So that's something that I don't like about myself really.
One more.
Your name and your name and what you 3 things you don't like about yourself.
Okay, so my name is Kiana. These ladies had all great responses, and honestly, I could take a little bit from them too. You know what I'm saying? Especially with Mia, correct? Yes. When she said,
Not original, disrespectful. Disrespectful, son.
The 3 things you don't like about yourself.
Okay, so my name is Kiana. These ladies had all great responses, and honestly, I could take a little bit from them too. You know what I'm saying? Especially with Mia, correct? Yes. When she said where she'll controlling her emotions and shutting down. I feel like with me, per se, I feel like when things get too much for me, I just shut down. I don't really be expressive with my feelings or how I feel at that moment. But it's not to say I need to cool down or anything.
But let me ask you a question, sis. Like, what type of feelings could you possibly have to make you shut down? All jokes aside, what type of feelings could you possibly have to make you shut down as a human being? What could be that serious when dealing with relationships? No, it could be something that happened to a family member. Oh, man.
Expressive with my feelings or how I feel at that moment. But it's it's not to say I need to cool down or anything like that, but it's just to gather my thoughts and how I actually feel.
So basically, you're just taking a moment to yourself.
Yeah,
Okay, I got you. I got you. I got you.
Ooh, Corey, that's a lot. That's a lot of information.
I mean, you know, I gotta know the bad before I can take the good.
So how do you like what are your thoughts on the ladies' responses and like whose response did you like
No, you don't do that. But anyway, let's go.
dislike the most?
Dislike. I can't say I dislike.
Okay, so the first thing.
Right, you can't do that. This is about popping the balloon. How did you like the ladies' responses?
What are your thoughts on the ladies' responses?
I mean, I feel like their response was very I guess you say they know how they are, and
Yeah.
I'd rather you know how you are than you don't know who you are.
True.
So they're more so sure of themselves, even though with their character flaws, you know, ain't nothing wrong with flaws because I got flaws myself. So yeah, you know, I like all y'all answers.
Okay, so the
I
ladies.
can't really say I dislike the bad because, like I said, you gotta take the bad with the good. So,
Exactly. Okay, awesome. So I mean, hey, I guess
so-
we go ahead and pop 2 balloons.
Pop just 2.
Uh-oh.
Just 2. Okay. Why you putting yours out?
because wait, what'd you say? What'd you say, Mia? I'm looking, so I was like, get it out the way.
So just 2. Man, cause I like all y'all. You know, she said 2. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Come on, let's go. No. Okay, so Corey, why did you pop Allie's balloon?
You want to be honest?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, it's the chest piece, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, I have no problem with the tattoo. It's just the chest piece. That's all. That's really it. It kind of threw me off, you know. But
Which is very beautiful.
Very. I would never knock
Thank
your beauty or whatever. It's just the chest piece with the horns, you know. It's kind of like, okay, what she got going on?
Whoa, she got the chest piece with the devil horns. Pause.
But I do see everything else, but it's just the chest piece. That's really it.
You want to explain your tattoo?
Ma'am, look at all this weird shit she got on her body, King. Come up here trying to trap my black brothers with that devil box. My goodness. I got to look at all these serpents and shit on your arm when I'm knocking you down. Ma'am, what makes you think that that's pleasant for me? All jokes aside. Damn. I mean, your titties are down. I mean, ma'am.
Tattoo?
So I actually got my chest piece when I was 21. That was actually one of my first
Oh, so you did that
tattoos.
when you was young?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I still like it. So.
Okay. I hope you do. I hope you do.
No, but
Unbelievable. Look at this woman. Man, you know you need to be at some biker rally. All jokes aside.
But I wanted it because I wanted a chest piece because I just kind of liked it there. It's unique. But also I got it because when I guess when you're in the desert and you see in the like the symbolism of like death is like a ram or something.
Here we go. Here we go.
I guess when you're in the desert and you see in the like the symbolism of like death is like a ram or something.
ram,
I wanted to symbolize that even though
Marketing costs
Here
are
we
climbing.
go.
Your ad budgets aren't going as far.
Watch
and
yourselves
ROAS
out
is
there,
tanking.
players.
like there's death, like life still can go on. So that's why I got the roses. So if somebody dies, life still goes on. Kind of
Okay,
thing.
because you stuck on that death part. Okay.
Nice,
okay.
nice. I get that. I get that. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right. So Corey, why'd you pop Mia's balloon?
The attraction. You know, I ain't gonna say you don't look good. It's just as far as my preference wise. You know, I see you got your hair done. I love the personality. It's just the fact that this is the attraction part. That's really it. That's really it. That's really
beautiful. It's just
very gorgeous within your own right. It's just me, my preference. Yeah.
All right.
Sorry, boo. Sorry. It's unfortunate. Sorry, that man don't need you for nothing, baby. You need somebody who needs you.
Let's go back here. All right. So they have Kiana and Maya left, and I want the ladies to ask you a question.
Ask me a question. Okay, cool.
Hi. I know you
Right,
said you're an actress.
right. Hey, you got all this bad spirits on your box. What do you want me to do with that? I gotta look at serpents and ram horns, ma'am, and red roses upon your white colored ass body, ma'am. What about me? I'm just human. I just want to enjoy you. I got to see all this shit and the meaning behind it. Ma'am.
Entrepreneur, and that entails with you working 24/7 around the clock. But what is it that you like to do on your free time?
My free time, I'm a homebody, but if I ain't at home, I go hoop.
Okay.
Be with my family. That's really it.
Okay.
That's really
Family
it.
oriented.
I'm very family oriented.
I love that.
When I'm not in that mood, don't want to be around nobody. But yeah.
Okay. Maya, do you have a question for Corey?
Yes. Do you have any kids?
No kids.
No kids.
No kids.
Okay, nice.
No kids.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah.
That was my follow-up.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
that was your.
Okay,
You had a
so-
follow question, and that was your follow-up.
Yeah.
Great minds think
so-
alike, you know. Okay.
Okay, so ladies, you picked this seem a little similar, a little bit in a
All
way.
right.
Okay, so I mean, you have some babies left. I need you to pop one of their balloons.
Just one.
Oh! Uh-oh. Got rid of Skinny Minnie. Uh-oh. Got rid of Skinny Minnie.
Baby, I want you. Girl, I know you got a body.
I know you got a body, but this man likes a little meat on his bone.
All right. She just said one. Okay.
Okay, all right. So I want Kiana, Fatima, I want you to come down here. Oh wait, come back, go back there. We're gonna talk to Maya. Come on, Corey, Maya, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
It's the physical attraction. I think he's very handsome, and then also he seems very what's the word? Articulate.
Okay. I like that.
Okay, and
Why did I pop the balloon?
yes.
Uh,
Why'd you pop your balloon, Corey?
I don't know. I really don't know. It was more so.
Vibes or?
Nah, the vibe was cool. I love the vibe. I love the vibe. It's just I don't know. It's more so on. I like no. I like a little more because okay.
Brother, we said it already. You like a little more meat on your bones. Now, the problem I have right here, Platt. Talk to me, Platt.
I love the vibe. It's just I don't know. It's more so on.
Talk to me, man.
I like no. It's more so.
Vibes or?
Nah, the vibe is cool. I love the vibe. I love the vibe. It's just I don't know. It's more so.
No. Unbelievable, man. That's why I want Platt. I want Platt plain. I want somebody to tell me, what would you do when this woman asks you this question while you're standing and you pop this woman's balloon? I'm giving out all the fucking hints. You popped her balloon already. It was only, I'm giving out all the fucking hints so you niggas could get the answer right. You popped her balloon already and she asked you, why did you pop her balloon? What would you say?
Why did I pop the balloon?
Yes. Why'd you pop your balloon, Corey?
I don't know. I really don't know. It was more so.
What would you say?
Why did I pop the balloon?
Yes. Why'd you pop your balloon, Corey?
I don't know. I really don't know. It was more so.
What would you say? Talk to me, King. We already know, bro. We like a meaty down south thick, King. After Black Dress has a baby, she's still going to look good. Here we go. Just not my preference.
Physical attraction.
Thank you, Sam.
And then also.
Thank you, Sam. I didn't know that you would. I didn't know you would participate in that. I appreciate that.
Maya, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
It's the physical attraction. I think he's very handsome, and then also he seems very what's the word?
Okay, I like that.
Okay, and
why did I pop the balloon?
Yes. Why'd you pop your balloon, Corey?
I don't know. I really don't know. It was.
There we go. Talk to me, King. Plain. Talk to me, plain. Say I like him a little thicker. I'm scared I might break her. I take her, Prince. Knew not to ask me. Yes, you out of this. This woman is right up your alley. You toss this bitch up like a top spin. You heard me? But nevertheless, it's impossible that they could ask me that. And it's only 2 left. They asking me that? You're crazy. Here we go.
What's the word? Articulate.
Okay, I like that.
Okay, and
why did I pop the balloon?
Yes. Why'd you pop the balloon, Corey?
Ma'am, do you see that woman right there behind you? She's all I ever need. As I move toward her and bend on one knee. This is why I popped your balloon. Why I popped your balloon is for the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life. For this will be my woman for all eternity. I am the one that's going to enjoy her chocolate velvet skin oiled up understanding that I'm the one that gets to move her hair and expose her ears, get to blow and whisper sweet nothings in her ears. This is why I popped your balloon, ma'am. Can you understand that? Yo, son, I would destroy this bitch. You hear me? I would destroy this bitch. Skinny women usually can take more D. Yes. Look up and down. Disagreeable said, I'll take her. Yo, son, I'm just saying, what I'm saying is you use this opportunity to win the next bitch. Like, this is perfect target practice for a player like me. You understand? Oh, you ain't no player. First of all, let's get that straight.
Read my lips. You ain't no player.
But anyway, yeah, I would have just directed everything towards that other woman. That woman would have felt so great of how I did that. I would have got that. I would have pressured the hell out of that box to get that night. She would have never had a man do that for her. I would have pressured that to get that box that night. Because I know ain't nobody else gonna drop that on you like that. She stole the show. I made her number one in the whole wide world, in front of the world. I'm pressuring that box. You heard? But yeah, only because it was one left. Only because it was one left. It was one left, so she was just totally, I done popped your balloon already. You are cooked. They set you up, man, by asking me, why did I pop your balloon? They set you up for some of the most embarrassing shit you about to face. They done bumped into the wrong dude. Like, I will, like, turn towards that other woman like, yo, ma'am, asking me why I popped my balloon. Crazy? Look, we out of here.
He seems very, what's the word? Articulate.
Okay, I like that.
Okay, and
Why did I pop the balloon?
yes. Why'd you pop the balloon, Corey?
I don't know. I really don't know. It was more so.
Vibes or?
Nah, the vibe was cool. I love the vibe. I love the vibe. It's just I don't know. It's more so on. I like no. I like a little more because you're gorgeous in the face. It's just the body. You know, I like my.
The body is tea.
Nah, it's just I just love
For you,
more hippie. You know, yeah, but
everybody has their
hey, if she wasn't here, definitely.
Okay, all right. All right, so Kiana Fatima, I want you to come down. Okay, all right.
I don't know, man. Maybe it's me. I think Fatima would have felt way better about me, even though she likes him. But he could have just melted this bitch in one. He could have, like, everything he gonna go, well, maybe he don't got to work for it, but if he have to work for it, he could have did it all right there. And at that point, it's all about pressure in this box. You know I care about you. You know I'll drop down. You know I'll show public displays of affection. You know I got it. So let's just seal the deal. I want this box.
All right, so Corey, I want you to ask Kiana one more question.
One more?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want kids?
I do.
How many you want?
I want to say 2 to 3,
2 to
but I'm
3.
pretty young now, so you gotta give me some time.
Yeah. Okay. Marriage? You want to be married before?
Yes, please.
Okay. That was.
What are your thoughts? Do you want kids or do you?
I prefer to be married then.
But more
have
married to
kids.
kids. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
So you want kids, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. As long as you gotta be married first, though. You know,
Okay.
I come from a traditional family. You know.
Dang, I like this. They talking that boss talk.
So, yeah.
What are your thoughts? Are we locking this in? Do you guys? Did we find love here? Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, he seems like a great guy. I would love to get to know him more.
Okay.
You know, off of the show, of course, because that's what we're here for.
Dang. Like I said, he got the bitch, but he could have just really melted this bitch down. He could have really chose up.
So
we're gonna lock it in?
Yeah.
Let's lock it in then. Right. I love it. We got a match. Everybody clap it up. Woo! Yes.
Like I said, man, I don't know, man. Maybe I have too much fun. Because I don't see what's so serious why you couldn't do that. And, you know, you brothers sound well back talking about just not my preference. Brother, this woman is over there. Fuck this bitch right here. This bitch is irrelevant. Now it's time for me to show the fuck out. Also embarrass this sister and the rest of them. Let them know, damn, I wish I'd have had a nigga do that for me, because they ain't never getting a nigga put it down like that. Never. Let's just call it what it is. My brothers don't give it up like that.
Yes, guys, look, listen, this is exactly why I like to call the girlies back, because when I call them back and have a different set of guys, or when I call the guys back and have a different set of girls, then they find love. So this is why I do what I do. Okay. All right, you guys. So I'm excited about that. And thank you guys so much for all your love and support. I really appreciate every single one of you. Everybody that I see commenting every single time. You guys are so amazing.
If I could get you niggas at my man auction, we would be popping too. I promise you. The man auction show, boy, we'll get a lot of hate, B. They be like, yo, I can't believe these bitches, and yo, I can't believe these niggas getting bought. It's serious.
Amazing. I really appreciate all the love. And yeah, it's only up from here. And we're going to continue to grow as a family. And yeah, so let's bring the next gentleman.
Everybody got those little paddle, like, you know, paper paddle things or cardboard or whatever with different prices on it. I'm sorry to keep bothering y'all with this. I'm sorry. But everybody got these, you know, paddles where you can have like maybe 5 or whatever on you, so they're pretty thin with a paddle shape, tennis paddle racket or whatever. And you got these different prices. You know, is prices on both sides. So you can just shuffle through your shit. You got about, say, 10 to 20 price ranges. You understand? So boom, bitches come through, you put your price up. And you know, I mean, if I had it my way, I would have a few bitches out there, you know, kicking the tires on you niggas. And you put your price up, say Sam Wellback got like 22,000 up. Let's be fair. So we got some money bitches in the place. He got 2,000 up. And my dream would to have a few bitches in there where they like, okay, I want Sam for 2,000. And the other bitch be like, nah, I want him for 25. You know, I want that. And well, not even 25, 22. And the bitch be like, nah, I want 22.50. You know, whatever. You understand? That's what I'm talking about. That right there.
Hey. Wait.
How y'all doing?
How you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. Blessed.
Blessed.
And this nigga.
I see you got a haircut.
Oh, yeah. Something like
Listen, if you guys know.
This the dude with the fake eyes.
You guys know, this is Nick from episode 3. Introduce yourself. What's your name? What's your age? And what do you do?
All right, y'all. Y'all know who I am. No Trick Nick.
The girly out.
And, you know.
When you look at the world, what do you see?
Exactly. Okay, sounds good. Let's go down and figure out why these ladies pop. Okay, let's go to Ali first. Ali, hi.
Hey, yo, Sam Wellback, what the hell? What's going on here, man? Don't be talking about 5'9". We 5'9". You got tall niggas in the building. So your brother's 6'2". So I'm sure you hate that nigga, B. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm 5'9". Now, I do have an older brother, but that nigga must be like 5'8.5". I'm slightly taller than him, and he was my older brother growing up. Even though he had went to jail for a body back in the days, like 88. He's my older brother, but I'm a little bit taller than him. And so you got a tall brother. I'm sure you hate that nigga. Like all my tall friends, I hate them niggas. All my tall cousins, anybody. Only thing I like tall is my women, B. I don't like these niggas, man.
What's your name? What's your age? What do you do?
Hi, I'm Allie. I'm 29. I'm a data analyst. First of all, I apologize. I forgot that you're supposed to let you do your talk and then pop. I apologize. It's just, I initially, honestly, I'm just not attracted to you. But
now I must say, I think I like this white girl with this dude. They both freaky crazy. I actually like this, but she's out the race.
Respect.
But I respect what you do. You have beautiful eyes, and yeah, it's just initially like
I like that. That nigga, yo, he tricking bitches with his eyes. I like that.
Just kind of have a type. And, you know.
Yes, indeed. Respect.
Ali, I want to know, what is your type?
So I just really like tall, buff, like just men kind of thing. So that's
so Nick, but tall.
Yes, basically. But just I don't know. It just also
That's right, son. Wellback. That's right, son. I'm with you, son. I got your back. Fuck King Disagreeable. King Disagreeable like 6'4". Fuck that nigga. Yeah, me and bro don't get along too well. Right. Screw that nigga, B. You know what I mean? Screw that nigga, B. All I can do is stay in the gym and flash my hazel eyes. Right. I like that. Do what you got to do. Yeah, she got her titties is a complete turn off. There's no way in hell I want to continue to look at these titties. I just can't do it.
Kind of like more of, I guess, plain
Fit.
Jane
Fit. Okay.
men. So like I see that you're fit. Like you got, I just like more like just kind of men, just boring. Yes, kind of thing.
Oh, I'm a little bit too live.
Yeah.
Ish.
You should have seen how Nick came out last season. Last episode, he was dancing and everything.
And if you like it, I love it. You know, but yeah, it's just the initial attraction.
But I love your energy though. I love your energy though. I love you smile. Like just keep smiling.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yes, indeed.
Hi. What's your name? What's your age? What do you do?
I'm Maya. I'm 26 and I'm a dental assistant.
Okay.
So what was your
Why'd you pop your balloon?
So I popped my balloon only because of the preference thing, and then also the height. You are handsome, and then you're also really soft spoken as well. So I prefer somebody that's more like dominant and like.
Oh, I prefer somebody that's more dominant on this little skinny box like to get tossed up. I like that.
Are handsome, and then you're also really soft spoken as well. So I prefer somebody that's more like dominant and like.
I know you guys don't believe it though. A lot of women know who can blow their back out, and then sometimes they get surprised as well. But a lot of times they judge it as well. I mean, it's so funny. It's so funny, man. I hate to say this, man. A lot of heavy set niggas like to eat box.
So I popped my balloon only because of the preference thing, and then also the height. You are handsome, and then you're also really soft spoken as well. So I prefer somebody that's more like dominant and like more. I don't know the word, but like a little louder. Yeah, he's very soft spoken.
You'd be surprised. Nick, what's your thoughts? Because I think he was trying to teach.
Yo, King Disagreeable, cut that shit out. Yo, King Disagreeable, fall back, son. I don't be trying to call niggas out. Niggas know the rules.
More, I don't know the word, but like a little louder. Yeah, he's very soft spoken.
You'd be surprised. Nick, what's your thoughts? Because I think he was trying to detail this wrong. Because last time he was just like, What's your thoughts, Nick?
Well, my thoughts is I never had that growth spurt in the AAU. You know how them kids, they get an AAU and all of a sudden start hitting growth spurts out of nowhere. I never had that. Don't know why, but that's something I really can't control. But soft spoken,
just off of first impression.
Wait, say it again.
Just first impression. That's
first
just
impression.
yeah.
Okay.
Nick, how you came in was a little soft spoken, but
is it too soft spoken? Like how am I? Like, am I talking now? Like, no, like it is like, am I naturally soft spoken or just how I came in? Like,
it was just initially how you came in. Like, it wasn't very like.
It didn't seem confident.
Yeah, not confident.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Brothers, let me teach you something. Never answer a question for a woman. If that woman is telling you something, like you can overtalk her, but don't answer for her because she was gonna say you ain't manly. Like allow that woman to disrespect you.
Talking now, like no, like it is like, am I naturally soft spoken or just how I came in? Like,
it was just initially how you came in. Like it wasn't very like.
It didn't seem confident.
Yeah, not confident.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I gotta work on it.
That's okay. You're very handsome though.
That's love right there. That's love. Appreciate it.
Awesome. Okay. Well, it looks like the last lady popped her balloon as well. What's your name? What's your age? And what do you do?
I'm Mia, 26, medical assistant. I popped it because the more I looked at you, you look like my brother. That would be weird. So I had to
look
pop
like
it.
your brother.
Yeah. So the more I look at you, it's like that's my brother. So I have to pop it. I'm sorry.
Is it my mentality or
No,
how
it's
I
literally
look?
how you look like my brother.
Wow.
To a T.
So I got a doppelganger. Pretty much.
Basically, everybody do somewhere around.
Is he pushing big body like me?
Whoa!
Be honest. He ain't.
Don't get me wrong, you are attractive though. It's just that. And then like you was explaining yourself. I feel like a man should just stand on
business.
Yeah.
Stand on business.
And
Like
you do too much explaining. I don't like that.
Right. You see, it's one bitch left with a balloon. Fuck these bitches, son. That woman still got that balloon. My energy is directed to her. So at this point, if I'm talking to this woman, I'm basically looking down at her.
It's okay. You're very handsome though.
Spoken or just something you.
So she got her
I don't know
balloon.
the word, but like a little louder. Yeah, he's very soft spoken.
You'd be surprised. Nick, what's your thoughts? Because I think he was trying to detail this wrong. Because last time he was just like, What's your thoughts, Nick?
Well, my thoughts is I never had that growth spurt in the AAU. You know how them kids, they get an AAU and all of a sudden start hitting growth spurts out of nowhere. I never had that. Don't know why, but that's something I really can't control. But soft spoken,
Just off of first impression.
Wait, say it again.
Just first impression. That's
first
just
impression.
yeah.
Okay.
Nick, how you came in was a little soft spoken, but
Is it too soft spoken? Like how am I am I talking now? Like no, like it's like am I naturally soft spoken or just how I came in? Like,
It was just initially how you came in. Like it wasn't very like.
It didn't seem confident.
Yeah, not confident.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I gotta work on it.
That's okay. You're very handsome though.
That's love right there. That's love. Appreciate it.
Awesome. Okay. Well, it looks like the last thing.
Oh, so we didn't hear it. I didn't hear the bitch pop it. I knew I wasn't bugging.
Is it my mentality or
No, it's
how I look?
literally how you look, like my brother.
Wow.
To a T.
So I got a doppelganger. Pretty much.
Basically, everybody do somewhere around.
Is he pushing big body like me? Be honest. He ain't.
But you know what, King Disagreeable? That's the messed up part. They actually like these goofy niggas. It's the weirdest shit. They laugh at this shit. Now we're real, we're real funny niggas, but we so serious, bitches don't even laugh at our shit. They just know we funny. It's so fucked up how we get treated. Bitches know that we're entertaining, know that we're funny, but we carry this mean shit so bitches don't really laugh. That shit is wild, yo. We get treated horribly to be some of the most entertaining niggas, man. It's wild. It is wild. This man asking for game advice on the spot. A hunter asking a deer how to bag her. Yeah, he's goofy.
Don't get me wrong, you are attractive though. It's just that. And then like you was explaining yourself. I feel like a man should just stand on
business.
Yeah.
Stand on business.
And
Like
you doing too much explaining. I don't like that. So kind of bored me a little bit.
Okay. Okay, let's come back here. Oh man, Nick.
How does this bitch look? Cause she's my queen chicken head. This woman is queen chicken head, man. I thought she had something. This woman is, hold on. Look at this bullshit. Oh man. Oh man. No, she bald-headed. Ain't even got her nails done. She ain't even got no nails, son. Dang. Unbelievable. Dang. Can't even get her nails done. Dang. Bugs Bunny shirt. Come on. I mean, you want to talk about poor, man. Like, you know I don't like no poor bitch, B. I don't like no poor bitch.
She was like, that's my brother. So I have to pop it. I'm sorry.
Is it my mentality or
No,
how
it's
I look?
literally how you look, like my brother.
Wow.
To a T.
So I got a doppelganger. Pretty much.
Basically, everybody do somewhere around.
Is he pushing big body like me? Be honest. He ain't.
Don't get me wrong, you are attractive though. It's just that. And then like, you was explaining yourself. I feel like a man should just stand on
business.
Yeah.
Stand on business.
And
Like
you doing too much explaining. I don't like that. So kind of bored me a little bit.
Okay.
Understood.
Okay, let's come back here. Oh man, Nick. Nick, it looks like we're gonna have to bring you back for another episode. I'm gonna have a longer lineup of ladies this time. I know this time is a little bit of a shorter episode.
Dang. That nigga got it. He needs to worry about changing his ways.
Do you do?
Jeremiah 20 through YouTube clothing brand.
Man, 20 years old, man.
No man. Hi.
Hey.
What's your name? What's your age and what do you do?
Hey, my name is Rashid Ford. I'm an MMA fighter. You can Google me. I'm worldwide. I'm ranked, you know what I'm saying? Top 50 MMA fighters in America. So that's what I do for a living. That's how I get paid, you know. I'm also a fitness trainer. I go to LA Fitness and I train people too. So I train people get in shape and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do for a living. You hear me? Yes.
Okay. What's a toxic trait that you look out for when looking for a partner?
Well, I need somebody who I can trust, you know what I'm saying? Because I had my heart broken before, you know. I don't want to go through that again. You know what I'm talking about?
That's my nigga right there. He's trying to be transparent.
Read my lips. You ain't no player.
Who I can trust, you know what I'm saying? Because I had my heart broken before, you know. I don't want to go through that again. You know what I'm talking about? For real. A woman who cook, you know what I'm saying? She can clean, she can do everything. As long as we both do our part, you know what I'm saying?
Got a cooking.
Like, you know, like some of us dudes are from this, you know, see, See, the thing that they never talk about when they talk about street dudes, right? Now, this guy's a whole MMA fighter. And he speak like he got beat in his head a lot, right? But even in the case of the street dudes, there are classifications, man. You know, some of us street dudes drove nice, expensive cars and all the luxuries of the street. And some people like him are from the street as well. He got beat in his head to be top 50 MMA. It's different classifications of the street. And it's so fucked up that it's like that, but it is what it is. Like, you know, he's not going to be at all of the restaurants that somebody like me from the street going to be in down in Harlem. And he's not going to be in all them places, but he's from the street just like I am. But he's not the street, you know, and I'm not trying to glorify it, but it's a different personification. Like it's fucking night and day. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? She can clean, she can do everything.
See, he talk like me, but it's totally different. You know, it's way different, son.
That again, you know what I'm talking about? For real. A woman who cook, you know what I'm saying? She can clean, she can do everything. As long as we both do our part, you know what I'm saying?
Gotta cook and clean.
That's what matters, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right. And what are you looking for?
Nigga said White Plains Road. He said White Plains Road. Oh man. Great vibes. Chick had a cute vibe, but the more she talks, she looks like a round the waist stick figure, chicken head. Yo, just bad. I ain't a street, I'm a sheep. Come on, man. Here we go with this dude. Let's open the house. I mean, my homie, you know, my partner who I was with, that man been gambling since he was 12 years old. He has the clientele, baby, and this is all throughout New York. Like like I told you, Kiss used to come through all the time. We used to have brothers from Brooklyn come up. I mean, all over. Yeah, this dude is he's a poor example of the street, if you ask me.
Right, that's what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Funny, yeah.
All right, cool. None of the ladies pop so far. Okay, we got one pop. Do you want to go down and see what she's talking about? Hi, what's your name? What's your age? What's your name? Come right here. Stand right here. What's your name? What's your age? And what do you do?
Hi, I'm Allie. I'm 29. I'm a data analyst. You seem like very put together, but you said cook and clean. Like, I understand that, but also at the same time, I kind of want like a 50-50. And it seems like you're more like wanting a more traditional woman, where I'm just not going to be like that. Like, I'll cook and clean, but it's going to be 50-50 kind of thing.
Yeah, like sometimes.
Yes,
you guys
absolutely. And then like, that's just the impression I got from that. So.
And what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I agree with that 50-50. I don't like gold diggers. Just say no disrespect.
Me neither. So you're good. Okay.
What's your come down right here? What's your name? What's your age? What do you do? And why do you pop the balloon for Rashid?
Hi, Rashid. I'm Mia, 26. I'm a medical assistant. I agree with what she said with the cooking and cleaning. You just said everything you want a woman to do. You never said what you can do for a woman, and it seemed like you want a woman to do more for you than what you can do for her. Sorry, me personally. That's it.
What are your thoughts,
Well,
Rashid?
You got to give a man a chance. You never know what a man could do.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. See, you nigga, he ain't so dumb. He ain't so dumb. He not as dumb as he look, hey? See, these bitches think niggas is just dumb. I know he looks dumb, but he's not as dumb as he looks. Look.
Well,
Rashid.
You got to give a man a chance. You never know what a man could do.
Right. That man ain't said nothing wrong. Just the presentation, you know, is not what they like. But the man knows what he's talking about. Give me a chance, baby.
Thoughts,
Well,
Rashid?
You got to give a man a chance. You never know what a man could do.
Okay.
It's more than just shopping and taking her out. You
I
know,
don't
it's
even
about
like shopping, Rashid.
just taking this dude. The man gonna do what he do. He's gonna work. He's gonna do everything, clean, pay the bills, and everything that he's supposed to do.
Right. You hear me? Solid man. Just slow as a bag. Right. Your man been punched in his head his whole life. Give the man some credit, B. Come on now. Man's a fighter. Man get beat in his head. He looks like he lurks in front of a gas station demanding change. Yo, let me help you with them bags. Niggas.
That's all a man needs to do. The woman can do everything else.
Okay.
Okay, Rashid.
That man stand on business. And like I said, I say Umar Johnson and a lot of brothers, him and Umar is one of the same to me. They don't want no woman, man.
That's it. What are your thoughts,
Well,
Rashid?
you got to give a man a chance. You never know what a man could do.
Okay.
It's more than just shopping and taking her out.
I don't even like shopping, Rashid.
Just do. The man gonna do what he do. He's gonna work. He's gonna do everything, clean, pay the bills, and everything that he's supposed to do. That's all a man needs to do. The woman can do everything else.
Okay. Tell me something. Okay, Rashid. Let him know.
Yeah. Yes.
Come down. Hi, what's your name? What's your age? And what do you do?
Hi, I'm Maya. I'm 26 and I'm a journalist.
Yeah, nigga got on Air One shorts. Hey, yo, the nigga got on Air One shorts. Oh, come on, King.
Woman can do everything else.
Oh, man. Hold on, man. You better have some sneakers on, nigga. You better have no boots on, no dumb shit, or they ain't show it. Yeah, the man got on Air One shorts.
Pay the bills and everything that he.
What's your age and what do you do?
Unbelievable. I ain't even seen no Air One shit in a while. Unbelievable.
Hi, I'm Maya. I'm 26 and I'm a dental assistant.
And why'd you pop Rashid's balloon?
I popped just because of the height and just physical attraction.
Okay. Well, thank you.
What are your thoughts?
I think you are very beautiful too.
Thank you.
And if you want to help people, just continue to do that. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful too.
Thank you.
And if you want to help people, just continue to do that. You know what
Oh, man.
I'm saying? You're very beautiful too.
Thank you.
And if you want to help people, just continue to do that. You know
Oh,
come
no, player.
too.
Thank you.
And if you want to help people, just continue to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's beautiful too.
Thank you.
And if you want to help people, just continue to do that. You know what I'm saying? Blessings come by helping people out. You know.
Of course. You seem really sweet and it was nice meeting you.
Hey.
Oh, I'm headed for a breakthrough. I see it all. Gonna take me.
Need you too.
Okay, Rashid. All right, Rashid, you didn't find love this round in this episode, but maybe I could bring back for another one.
Yes.
Would you be down for that?
Of course. You know what I'm talking about? Oh yeah. Wham.
Man.
What's up, baby?
Sam, yeah.
Your boy She. You know what I'm talking about?
Where you from, Rashid?
Originally, I'm from New Orleans, born and raised.
Hey.
I grew up in Florida. You know
Hey.
what I'm talking
Which
about?
part of Florida?
Duval County.
You met any Jamaicans over there?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
A lot of dreads.
I'm Jamaican.
Okay.
Hey, yeah. Wait, hold on. What's that? You got a Jamaican? What you got Jamaica on your thing? What you got Jamaican stuff on you?
Well, I just like the gear. You know what I'm talking
You
about?
hey.
I just like the gear. You know what I'm saying? I just like the
hey,
gear.
Hey. Okay, that's cool. I didn't even peep that. Oh, okay, cool. I like you, Rashid. I want you back in another episode. So make sure you guys comment hashtag.
Unbelievable. Want this man to have a mockery made out of him. That's fucked up.
Rashid down below. And hey, let's help Rashid find. Okay. I did find love.
Hashtag Maya.
Hashtag Mia. Hashtag Mia. What were you guys saying?
I said we're not good at this. Hashtag Maya.
No, it's okay. I just want to be.
All right, guys. Let's move on. Let's move on. Like I said, I'm very excited. I got the getting the views on that other thing, but also, like I said, I've been nervous on my other channels, but I've been, making more and more videos. Now, hold on. We got the new Pop the Balloon came out.
Fitness is very important to me. So those are a couple things that are important.
The new Pop the Balloon came out, pimp. Yeah, the dude had on N1. The new Pop the Balloon came out. Let's see what it do. This the new one, King. Just dropped. So, yeah, man, they embarrassing my homie son Welbeck. Embarrassing my homie. There you fellas have it, man. There you fellas have it. Oh man, not the greatest look. Don't you know? All right.
Right now, I am.
Channel. It's your host Arlette, and we are here with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love, and we've got some beautiful single ladies lined up. Make some noise, ladies.
Yeah, I want my nigga Plain Brown Rapper to come up here and answer some of these bitches' questions. The man's been getting rusty on his game. He's been so upset at women that he don't even sweet talk bitches anymore. Talking about because he too old for that. I call bullshit. Let's go.
I think I heard barking. All right, ladies. So we're going to be bringing out some single men one by one. When he comes around this corner, if you like what you see, you're liking everything he's saying, all that good stuff, do not pop your balloon. However, if there's anything that he says that you're just really not a fan of, or, if it's something else, whatever it may be, go ahead and pop your balloon, and I'll go over to you and see why you ended up popping. Are you guys ready? All right. Okay, ladies. Well, with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy. Hello. Welcome in. What's your name?
Jared.
Jared. How old are you?
I'm 38.
And what do you do?
So I'm a senior manager for a Fortune 500 company, and I'm also a baker on the side as well.
Okay. And now what are some things you like to do for fun?
So for fun, love hanging out with friends and family. It could be anything from playing spades to being at a cookout to, at a party. Also love working out. Fitness is very important to me. So those are a couple of things that are important to me that I like having doing.
Okay. And now what do you look for in a woman?
Honestly, someone who's beautiful inside and out. Someone who has a beautiful heart and amazing character. You always are looking for somebody who's very attractive, but looks feed in your character who is who you are at your core.
Right.
Someone who loves to joke, have fun, loves to be around family.
Here we go. All these bitches are lie about that, brother. Let's go.
Also, somebody who loves to work out. Just like I just said, it's important to me. I feel appreciated, and to also where she can feel like she's being loved correctly.
All right. Now, what are some deal breakers?
A woman who lacks emotional intelligence, right?
I like that. A woman who lacks emotional intelligence. Get a man some credit, baby.
Read my lips. You ain't no player.
Correctly.
All right. Now, what are some deal breakers?
A woman who lacks emotional intelligence, right? At this big grown age, I'm 38. I've been through a fair amount of things, so I just love a woman who's able to communicate how she feels.
This dude, here we go. Now, some women may be this man sounds like he likes to speak a lot. You understand? So some women may like the fact that he likes to talk a lot. So let's go.
Whether it may be good or bad, just being able to communicate.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. So we haven't got any pop balloons yet. So let me hand you a pick. Everybody says this is the hard part, but I'm going to have you pop 3 balloons. Okay. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop 3.
This pressure. Okay, I'll go right here.
Yeah, ma'am. You got that weird formation. You got this blonde shit. Ma'am, you didn't dress for me. You got this weird formation. Like I could see a woman like this coming to the man auction. Really pissing you niggas off. I could see a woman like this coming to the man auction, kicking Sam Welbeck's tires, talking about, oh, you got hazel eyes, and you get to flip your paddle over to the more expensive side. See this bitch coming around, you flip your paddle over to the more expensive side, right? And she'd be like, oh, you trying to charge me a whole lot. Oh, you don't know who I am, Sam Welbeck. I'm a boss bitch. And that bitch really pay your price. That's all she could have, ain't no other way she get no man.
Okay, we'll go right here.
Okay, 2 more. And 1 more.
Yeah, this man looking one with the maid outfit.
Manage money as a family with the Venmo Teen account, available for ages 13 to 17.
I'm gonna order the biggest steak.
You're in the right place for it.
What I tell you? Ma'am, you the closest thing to a transgender. And I'm going to tell you something, sister. I can't pick you because I can't have you trick me. I can't trust you. Sorry.
And one more.
All right, I'm going to go you. I apologize.
Okay, we'll actually start down there. You can stay right over here. All right, if we can have your name and age.
Sophia, 36.
And Sophia, what do you do?
I'm a programming specialist for a sports network. I'm a DJ designer, Sophia.com, and a music publisher.
Okay, so why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I like the way he dressed. He spoke very well, and just wanted to hear him out. So, yeah.
And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Honestly, it was tough. You're beautiful.
Thank you.
I just had to pick 3. The whole panel was amazing.
Thank you.
Sorry about that.
Thank you. We had another one over here. Your name and age.
Anita, I'm 37.
And Anita, what do you do?
I'm a contract analyst by day, and I'm a DJ and actress as well.
That woman, you can see that woman's scalp. You can see that woman's scalp. And like I said, guys, it's going to be women like this at the man auction. Now, she got money and she got a nice house. Sometimes it ain't going to be everything that you want. But, you know, you can see her scalp. She going to come to the man auction, kicking on Sam Welbeck. Everybody going to like Sam Welbeck that day. That boy going to be like, fuck, I ain't selling to none of these women. I'm going to always overprice. And, you know, he going to get all the play that day. Big bitches coming for that man.
And so why was your balloon unpopped?
He's attractive, and I like what he has to say.
And why'd you end up popping hers?
Once again, I just had to pop 3. You're beautiful. You're amazing. Yeah, I just had to pop somebody. I apologize.
Thank you.
And our last one over here. Your name and age.
Nikki, 33.
And Nikki, what do you do?
I own a balloon delivery service.
Oh, and so, Nikki, why was your balloon unpopped?
He's handsome, and I just wanted to hear what he had to say.
And why'd you end up popping hers?
I just wasn't honestly a fan of the gold in the hair.
Right, ma'am. And nothing else in the whole wide world besides seeing someone's scalp says that you're bald-headed than you putting on a blonde wig with black roots.
Other than that, you're very
fairy hair.
Yeah, you're very attractive. Other
Thank
than
you.
that, yeah. So
I like to sparkle.
Work it, girl. All right. So
it said, "Work it, girl." Willing to let the woman be in a straight embarrassment.
Oh, I am now going to have you ask our remaining 6 ladies a question.
Okay. So the first question I had for the remaining ladies is, what's something from your previous relationship that you learned about yourself that you're going to take into your next relationship?
Oh boy. But I teach you niggas, man. You want these bitches to talk about men. They don't want to do that.
From your previous relationship that you learned about yourself that you're going to take into your next relationship that make you a better person.
Okay, we'll start here first. Name and age.
Hi, my name is Shahira. I'm 35.
And Shahira, what do you do?
I am a footwear designer. I have my own footwear brand for women with larger shoe sizes, 9 through 14.
Okay, nice. And if you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
Vulnerability is the number one thing that I've learned from my past, and just to be more open and communicative about my feelings. I would hold things in, and then it would just, come out in ways that wasn't beneficial to the relationship. So now I'm learning to communicate, be honest, be vulnerable, because I want the same in return. So yeah.
Sure.
Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Janae Moore with 808 and Trinity. I'm 33.
And Janae, what do you do?
I'm a servant of the Lord. So I am a personal assistant. That is what I do right now, currently.
Nice. Yeah. And if you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
So what I've learned, I would say I haven't been in a relationship since I've been saved. So now that I'm saved, it's really the Lord who's changed.
Here we go. Let's get it.
You're not gonna hate man. From Chicago. Man, yes, sir.
I would say I haven't been in a relationship since I've been saved. So now that I'm saved, it's really the Lord who's changed how I have relationships now. So I would say that what I've learned from the Lord is patience, having the fruits of the Spirit, patience, communication, understanding, just allowing someone to just not making assumptions on what they mean, maybe asking them, what do you mean by that? And just having a heart posture that is good.
Dang. All right. I mean, I like a bitch that run her mouth like that. Just I'm not gonna say weirdo alert, but it's my alarms are up. She's saved, so she's not a virgin. It's wild work. Let's go.
you. Your name and age.
My name is Jessica, and I'm 36.
And Jessica, what do you do?
I am artistic director for a dance studio.
And if you can just answer his question.
Sure. I would say something that I didn't do in my relationship that I'm focused on prioritizing this time around is making sure that I make my significant other the most important person.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's always the bitch with the poor bodies that talk like this. Let's go.
Is making sure that I make my significant other the most important person. I think sometimes we allow time.
Oh, hold on. Let's talk, baby. Talk to me then. You want to talk? Let's talk.
My name is Jessica, and I'm 36.
Jessica, what do you do?
I am artistic director for a dance studio.
And if you can just answer his question.
Sure. I would say something that I didn't do in my relationship that I'm focused on prioritizing this time around is making sure that I make my significant other the most important person. I think sometimes we allow time to get away from us and devoting too much time to other things, but just prioritizing quality time with that person.
That woman is nervous as all hell. So basically, she was saying that she never gave a fuck about any of her past boyfriends. This woman is a horrible woman, but she's trying. She's trying, man.
All right, your name and age.
Katera Wilder, 38, and I'm
Oh boy, here we go. Very strong voice.
a biomedical engineer.
Now, Katera, if you can go ahead and answer his question.
So for my previous relationship, I realized that love isn't enough. I was in a relationship and we loved each other deeply, but we needed more than just that. It needed to make sense in terms of logistics, like where we lived. It was a long distance relationship. And so as much as I want to have a partner, I want someone who's also intentional about making sure that they're ready for a relationship, like a marriage.
Okay. Your name and age.
Well, she wants somebody close by. She's been such an embarrassment to her family. Can't even get a fucking boyfriend that's close by. It's embarrassing.
Liz, I'm 36.
Liz, what do you do?
I'm a business consultant for a software.
All these women in their 30s, y'all.
Your name and age.
Liz, I'm 36.
Liz, what do you do?
I'm a business consultant for a software company.
Smart ladies up in here today. All right. And if you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
I would say the number one thing that I learned is how to be a better communicator. I would say at times I probably wasn't the best communicator. Even little things like if I need more time to think before we have a conversation about an argument we just had, I wasn't the best at communicating that. So I would say how to be a better communicator for sure.
And our last lady over here, your name and age.
My name is Natalie. I'm 38 years old.
Natalie, what do you do?
I'm a licensed social worker.
And if you want to answer his question.
The one thing that I would take from my last relationship is that I was too forgiving of behaviors and words that were said. So for instance, if they tell me that they're not ready for a relationship, I need to move on. And in that fact, I was too forgiving and I would give too many chances to try and prove myself. And that is one thing that I know that I will be taking on moving forward, to not be so forgiving.
Head on.
Hold on. I went to get my tea. This woman, she looked horrible, but she sound good. Hold on. Oh, the black bitch is out. This woman sounded all right, but she looks like a damn horse. I mean, I guess I'll take it for the right price.
Age?
My name is Natalie. I'm 38 years old.
Natalie, what do you do?
I'm a licensed social worker.
And if you want to answer his question.
The one thing that I would take from my last relationship is that I was too forgiving of behaviors and words that were said. So for instance, if they tell me that they're not ready for a relationship.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Hell no. She blaming the man.
And words that were said. So for instance, if they tell me that they're not ready for a relationship, I need to move on. And in that fact, I was too forgiving and I would give too many chances to try and prove myself. And that is one thing that I know that I will be taking on forward, to not be forgiving.
Oh!
Let's head on back.
That is, ma'am. I'm trying to romance you, right?
And now what about for yourself? What's something you learned from your last relationship?
Communication is key. Without communication, the relationship will become stagnant and you really won't know your partner like you should. So communication is key. And that's what I take.
Okay. So you did hear a lot of responses. It's now time to pop 2 balloons.
Okay.
That is a tall, big bitch up front.
So we're gonna go down here first.
Okay. Yeah, you go ahead. I'm gonna let you pop your 2 first and then we'll see why.
Right. Sorry.
Ma'am, you're mean. You're a mean woman. Just because you wear hair and put on a dress don't mean you are mean. You think that man can't tell?
Okay, and then one more.
They all have similar answers, so this is. Oof.
Oh, okay. So let's go to the one you ended up popping, and then we'll come back to her. All right. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Physically, I do find him to be attractive. The cliche of I want to hear him out and hear more of what he had to say. But yeah, so that was it, really.
And why did you end up popping her balloon?
Honestly, you're attractive, you're amazing. I love your answer. But when you started talking, you got the gemstones on your teeth. And I just honestly just wasn't a fan of it.
Oh shit! Bitch got gemstones on her teeth. Yeah. I mean, hey. I didn't see it. You can't make it up. The man has his preferences. You bitches, like I said, you don't went past my pay grade. You're doing all sorts of shit. Man said you got gemstones on your teeth. She was supposed to say, when the night has come and the light has drawn, and then she's supposed to say, like, yo, I got the gemstones on my teeth. So, like, you know, when I top you off in the night, like when the ray of light hits on it and I look up and smile at you, she's supposed to make it sexy because that's why you did it. Stop trying to be fucking classy. You got the gemstones so you can show that man your teeth when you top him off in the night.
But yeah, so that was it, really.
And why did you end up popping her balloon?
Honestly, you're attractive, you're amazing. I love your answer. But when you started talking, you got the gemstones on your teeth. And I just.
You're supposed to tell that man, brother, don't you understand? This is for when I get you, when I go down on you. That's the highlight. This is greater than hip hop, brother. But she don't want to believe that she's a slaw, so she's not gonna lead like that.
Just honestly, just wasn't a fan of that. Yeah.
Hey, to each their own. What can I say? It's there, but I can take it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not forever.
Like you put it yourself, or you had to get it like implanted?
I put it myself. I implant it.
Like,
No.
you know, some people actually do that.
If I had to take it off tonight, I could take it off.
Okay,
Yes.
I see. All right. Thank you.
But each their own.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Man, these some wicked women, son.
And then we did get a pop over here. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I popped because I feel like when I was giving my answers, I could tell you were like looking around, trying to figure some things out. So I just didn't feel like.
Ma'am, who the fuck do you think you are that I gotta stand at attention for your ass? Yo, these women are sick, bro. Ma'am, you're a 36-year-old woman on Pop the Balloon. How the fuck do you demand attention? You walk around the street every day demanding attention that you disregard. But for me, I'm the special one that gets penalized for the bullshit you deal with every day. And I'm the one that's got a bunch of beautiful women around. Unbelievable.
Oh, yeah. And then we did get a pop over here. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I popped because I feel like when I was giving my answers, I could tell you were like looking around, trying to figure some things out. So I just didn't feel that connection there when I was answering. But you're attractive. I love your fit. Yeah, but just didn't feel that connection.
And now she's someone that's your type?
Oh, for sure. For sure. Honestly, it's difficult up here, you know, because
I don't know, Plain.
Everybody's attractive. So you're trying to figure something out on the fly, right? So I do apologize for that, but my focus was on you.
Whoa! Whoa! Plain, listen.
You're trying to figure something out on the fly, right? So I do apologize for that, but my focus was on you.
Oh, thank you. Okay, we now have 4 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
So who is the most important man in your life? And what qualities?
These bitches ain't got no daddies, king. Yo, this nigga just like to sit around and talk to a bitch. I'm cool with that. I have homies like that. They keep the party going. You know, niggas just talking.
Stand out about him to you.
Okay, start their comeback. All right, who's the most important man in your life and what qualities stand out about him?
It's definitely my father. He is a genuine person. He loves my mother. And I just feel like I've seen what it looks like to have a husband who is funny. He likes to have fun. He was actually at a probate yesterday because he's an alpha. And so he still has fun even in his old age. But he's also serious. And so, yeah, he is my example.
Okay, what about over here?
I would have to echo her sentiments. My dad is the most important man in my life right now. He is just an extremely unique individual, and he always taught me to always be myself and to love people.
And let's hear from you over here.
I'd have to say my grandfather. He's my favorite person in the world. He's so amazing. He just is a provider. He cares about us. He takes care of us. I mean, even now, like, he gets my oil change. So, like, I'm just used to having, he's just somebody who takes care of the household. He takes care of 2 households. So I just love him.
And what about here?
I would say the same. My grandfather, he was so kind, and his love for the Lord was amazing. Like, that's what I strive to be. And he just loved love. He recently passed away the day before Valentine's Day, and it's just so coincidental because, you know, he was just so loving, so kind. He was also a provider. I didn't have to think about anything when I was with my granddad, and he was 95, and that's exactly the kind of man that I want to marry one day. And he taught me about
the man that you want to marry wants to marry somebody like your grandmother. Are you like your grandmother? If you want to marry somebody like your grandfather, the man that you want wants to marry a woman like your grandmother. Are you like that? Come on, man. This ain't right, y'all.
He just loved love. He recently passed away the day before Valentine's Day, and it's just so coincidental because, you know, he was just so loving, so kind. He was also a provider. I didn't have to think about anything when I was with my granddad, and he was 95, and that's exactly the kind of man that I want to marry one day. And he taught me about vulnerability and all that stuff. So I'm a completely different person thanks to my granddad. So
that's a good question. All right, I am gonna have you pop 1 balloon.
Okay. Go right here.
Okay. So why was your balloon unpopped?
I think he's attractive. You seem well put together, and like you have a good head on your shoulder. So that's why I didn't pop.
And why'd you end up popping hers?
The other 3 ladies, they seem a little bit more outwardly extroverted than you.
She's
so that's the
nervous.
reason why you're beautiful. Yeah.
Now, are you more of an introvert?
I turn both on and off.
Okay.
Yeah.
For sure. It's tough up here. I get it.
It's all good. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, 3 ladies left. Go ahead and
All right. Yeah, all the men that do everything for them. Yeah, you brothers better listen.
ask them another question.
Okay. Question would be, if there was one thing your partner could do that'd make you immediately smile and have butterflies in your stomach, what would
Here we go.
it be?
Okay, let's go here.
I would say,
Stop the show. Hold on. Hold on, pimp.
just like small touches, like touch me on my back, or, you know, just little things when I'm not expecting it. Just small, like not words of affirmation, but touches of affirmation.
What about over here?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby.
Okay, let's go here.
I would say just like small touches, like touch me on my back, or, you know, just little things when I'm not expecting it. Just small, like not words.
Ma'am, you got a big back. That's a lot of back for me to lotion down, ma'am.
Like touch me on my back, or, you know, just little things when I'm not expecting it. Just small, like not words of affirmation, but touches of affirmation.
Okay, here goes the saved woman. She's newly saved, reformed whore.
Over here.
Oh my gosh, there's so many things. Thoughtful gifts. I like thoughtful gifts. They're nice. Yeah.
And over here.
I love to dance, and so I would just love to have a partner while we're cooking, just to like grab me, twirl me around, and just dance in the kitchen. That would just make my heart melt.
Okay.
There you have it, black man. The fantasies of the black woman. And when black men say, yo, the black box has lost its luster. Yes. Yes. It has lost its luster. No excuse, Prince. Put lotion on both hands, wax on wax. That's a big back. That is a big back.
Okay. And what about for yourself? I know they want to know.
Honestly, just words. You know, hey, like, how was your day?
This man likes to talk.
You know, how are you? You know, I was in a situation before where I didn't get that. So, you know, that resonates with me. So
hold on, play.
I was in you know, hey, like, how was your day? You know, how are you? You know, I was in a situation before where I didn't get that.
Unbelievable. Black man, I better not never hear you say no shit like this.
No, they want to know.
Honestly, just words. You know, hey, like, how was your day? You know, how are you? You know, I was in a
yo, black man, I better not ever hear you saying no shit like this. I better not never hear this shit come out your mouth.
And what about for yourself? I know they want to know.
Honestly, just words. Hey, like, how was your day? How are you? I was in a situation before where I didn't get that, so that resonates with me. So words of affirmation is my love language. So that's what it is.
All right, time to pop a balloon. Oh,
right.
Okay. Let's come
This same reform whore can't keep up.
this way. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
So I was like, I really didn't want to pop. I think you're attractive and I love what you do. I think your career is great and like what you have going on. I'm very into men with purpose and who are high achieving. So I think that that's awesome. And so I was just like, oh my gosh, I just don't have anything to pop on him. But I do feel like you're a little bit older. I mean, I'm open. That's why I was like, should I wait? Because I'm open to dating somebody a little bit older. But I'm used to dating people who are maybe like younger looking.
Oh! There you have it, black man. It's fucked up. Ma'am, do you want somebody like your granddaddy or not?
To dating somebody a little bit older, but I'm used to dating people who are maybe like younger looking. And so that's kind of it. It's not a lot. You're awesome.
Appreciate you.
I just want them. I want them to have a chance. I want you to have a chance with somebody.
Oh,
now she's someone that's your type.
For sure. I usually go for women who are a little bit taller, but she's very beautiful. Yeah, so definitely my type.
Thank you. All right, our 2 ladies left. Any questions for him? You ready?
Okay. Where do you see yourself in the next 2 years?
In the next 2 years.
Plain, we finally got a question. We got to get Plain Brown Rapper up here before my gladiator come, B. I told that bitch I ain't had no goddamn Carvels in a while. Carvel do buy one get one on Wednesdays. I text the bitch to get the Carvel. Now I'm sure she ain't gonna get it, but who knows, man. Plain. This show should be FBA black only for entertainment purposes. Plain. That woman asked you a question.
You ready?
Okay. Where do you see yourself in the next 2 years?
Any questions for him? You ready?
Okay. Where do you see yourself in the next 2 years?
Plain. This big, tall Amazon. That is a lot of woman. You want to eat that pussy, and she like throw her legs all on you, brother. I feel bad. You niggas be having fun eating that box. It's not my thing. I'm just saying, like, you got this big old Amazon. You eating that out. I'm gonna give you the fact that it smells right. And that bitch like slap, you niggas having a ball. God damn. Sheesh. Plain, you gonna answer or what?
In the next 2 years, getting a promotion with my company, and then also growing my bakery business. Yeah, so those are the 2 things that I see myself going in.
She got little titties, I guess. But you could tell how she gonna look when she get older. So you might as well have your fun now. And that's what happens. Women don't know you're supposed to really be with that dude. So when you get older, it's all good. You don't just gotta keep trying to be extra sexy. The white bitches up there in Greenwich, Connecticut, them white bitches go to Starbucks or whatever the case is. They got like sweatpants on and shit like that. You like damn. And even when they put an evening dress on, ain't like they got no ass or nothing. They just got their husband. They got the big Suburbans and all of the fly shit. You just getting old. It's crazy.
Getting a promotion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you, Plain. But I'm echoing. You heard?
Hello?
Yeah, it's an echo. Hold on, man. Let me mute. Say something now. Say something, pimp. Anyway.
and then also growing my bakery business. Yeah, so those are the two things that I see myself going in the next 2 years.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
All right, you can hear me now?
Yeah.
All right. So she asking, where do I see myself in the next 2 years?
Do you want to wait for another woman to ask a question?
No, I'm gonna answer all these bitches.
All right.
That's why I've been waiting to answer some questions. See, you know what I'm saying? You got to be in the lineup to answer.
Right. They didn't give us no questions. Right.
They ain't got no male lineup, so the questions don't apply to us.
Right. Right.
But I just be like, in 2 years, I see myself advancing further in my lifelong plan. You know, my plan ain't gonna change in no 2 years. Like I'm already on a fucking 25-year plan. I'm about to start a new one. So
Right.
I already got that going. I just wanna bond further with you and share my world with you, and you share your world with me. And we make the most of this crazy world. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta go through this alone.
I'm sorry for laughing. My fault.
No, hey, yuck it up. But while you laughing, you know what I'm saying? She's swooning. Like this is what the man in her dreams told her.
Wow.
And then to just see this jabroni, this old nigga standing in front of her, reading her mind, it fuck him up. So.
All right, let's get you another question.
What about over here?
I'm curious about a life philosophy or motto and why that is for you, if you have one.
What is your life philosophy?
Oh, this is the perfect question for me. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm from, we have a concept of ism. As a man, you just how you stand on business, how you represent, how people recognize you as your ism. You know what I'm saying? But my ism is really the ism. Like I could teach you how to do this and be cold like me. So now it's like a ism, like Marxism, communism, plainism. You see what I'm saying? So I've worked hard to educate myself and go through the trials and tribulations of the world and do things people wouldn't even conceive of doing to make myself a better me until I mastered myself. And once you walk that path, you can show others how to walk that path for themselves. So it's always a win-win over here with me. That's my philosophy.
And what if she says that was cool, but how would you include me? Hear anything about the woman?
Hey, if you got your own ism, you know what I'm saying? Now we a pantheon. You know what I'm saying? We really got power now. Both of us are bringing that to the table now. We could always help each other improve. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't saying I got me down, but I ain't got everything down. So other stuff I want to master, you know it better than me. Show me the way, and vice versa. It's always vice versa, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You getting your balloon popped.
Yeah, I know.
You getting your balloon popped.
I be telling the
you
truth.
Getting your balloon popped,
Talk
King.
about what my philosophy. Okay, I'm being too vague.
You getting your balloon popped, B.
Right.
Let's
Because
move on.
all I'm talking is me.
Yes, that's not. She's popping
Okay.
that.
Right. Okay.
I
need a
You
do-over.
got more.
I don't necessarily say I have a life philosophy. One thing I always think about is, just striving for results and failing fast. If you have a short-term memory, you're able to just move on to something else really, really quickly.
Time to pop a balloon. Oh, you had another question?
We'll follow up to that. Where do you see yourself? So I was looking for a specific answer. Do you see yourself getting married, having kids? Like, what's the family goals of yours?
Here we go, Plain.
She switched up the whole question. That ain't a philosophy. That's a plan.
No, this is a different girl.
Oh shit. They all sound the same.
Answer. Do you see yourself getting married, having kids? Like, what's the family goals of yours?
Did you hear her?
I heard the tail end. Oh, run it back, because.
Time to pop a balloon. Oh, you had another question?
We'll follow up to that. Where do you see yourself? So I was looking for a specific answer. Do you see yourself getting married, having kids? Like, what's the family goals of yours?
My family goals is interesting because I always thought.
Okay, yeah, it's just like You is my family goals. Like I done did all that. You know, I done did all that. Like
What did
I'm
you
not
do?
had a family, had kids. Like I'd be like, baby, my kids your age. That ain't what I'm. That ain't what I'm doing no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to
So
bring
let me
you in
get
the
this
family.
straight. Let me get this straight.
Yeah,
So you just want to be real.
yeah.
Ah,
I mean, but I'm not being real. I'm throwing 20 on 10. You know, I'm cranking it up.
so why would you tell her you got kids?
Because I mean, I ain't gonna lie.
But so you being
Oh
real.
well,
But,
I
but
see
what's
what
the
you're saying.
benefit?
You taking it word for word. I'm thinking more conceptually. I'm trying to convey concepts instead of
Because
just.
I don't understand how her pussy's supposed to get right when you telling her about your kids.
Oh damn.
Now let's try this again.
But
All
she's
right,
talking
we're
about
down
kids
to our
because
final
she's talking
two.
about
It is time to
kids.
pop a balloon. Oh, you had another question?
We'll follow up to that. Where do you see yourself? So I was looking for a specific answer. Do you see yourself getting married, having kids? Like, what's the family?
Do you see yourself getting married and having kids?
Oh, it just be like, nah, I don't see that happening.
Okay. And why?
Because I've already done it. And if I ain't saying it can't
Do
happen.
you want this woman or not?
All right. Oh, you want me to just lie to get some box?
Do you want
I'll be like, hey,
want this woman or not? Please let me know.
Yeah, I like a big bet.
All right. So what are we doing here?
I don't know. She fucked me up with that's a boring ass question, like family and
How?
kids. Cause that ain't what
How?
I'm on. That ain't
But
what
what
I'm
if she wants you to do her? So would you impregnate the woman if she asked you to?
No.
Damn.
No. Ain't shit she could say. It's
So you
gonna
don't
be
like her?
no, I love her. I love her stinking draws, but that's non-negotiable, man. That's off the table. I'll go get. You know what? Oh. No, I figured it out. No, this is what I'm gonna say. Okay, I had too much time to think, but I got a good one. I'll be like, yeah, I want to have a family and kids. Like, be fruitful and multiply. The Lord put it on my heart. To bless the world as I can and have the resources to do so. So yeah, I already got trust funds set up for my future children. I ain't even here yet. And the whole time I done got snipped.
That's what I like. That's more like it.
Right. Okay, yeah, you're right.
It sounds
Cause by the time I get on this show, I'm gonna be snipped.
It sounds very good.
Yeah. It ain't even I lie to then I just lie to her, be like, oh yeah, let's try again. Let's set a schedule where we could try to have a baby and just be, knocking her back out.
Damn.
Knowing that shit gonna happen.
My family, I want you all.
And why'd you end up hopping?
Just because I want someone who is marriage minded and focused on building a family, and
would you marry this woman?
Absolutely. I know wifey material when I see it, baby. I just hope you choose me.
So if she agreed to marry her with no kids, your wife does.
What do you mean with kids or without kids? Kids,
Like you don't have to have kids with her.
It don't matter, because I know I won't.
All right.
I'll let her believe whatever she won't believe, whatever I
But
gotta
she don't
do.
want kids. She just want to marry you.
Yeah, that's cool. That's what I want to do too.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, I
closely.
do. Like closely. Yeah, and we all push each other every day, whether it may be something physical,
I like this couple,
working out, or within like your work sector. We push each other every day. So yeah, that's what they would describe me as.
And you're good with questions. You have a last one. One last one.
God damn.
Do you have any children?
No.
No.
Wow.
I don't either.
Something must be wrong.
Okay.
He's
Who don't have
38.
children?
He's 38. She's 30 something. They all got old eggs and old sperm.
The baby gonna come out as a teenager.
Unbelievable.
But I can't tell them apart by the voice. Like, I'm not looking at the screen and
That's
I can't
why
tell who's
it's a
talking.
good couple.
She gonna end up pegging him.
Yo, come on, man.
She got a masculine energy about her.
Come on, man. Come on.
I'll marry you though. I'll play the role because we definitely gonna have. I'm gonna let you. You gonna be my lawyer.
She ain't coming to the man auction. This nigga gonna.
No. You gonna write the prenup.
Uh-oh. Weirdo alert.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Alex.
Alex, how old are you?
I'm 42.
And what do you do?
I'm a professor of theater. I'm also an actor, and I have a theater podcast called The Frogs, where we talk theater and we talk shit.
Damn.
Okay.
Damn.
And now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I go to see plays. I go see movies. I hike. You know, I'm also big on. I'm big in history, politics. I read.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what do you look for in a woman?
I look for somebody who is compassionate, somebody who's smart.
Mm-hmm.
I like smart women. Somebody who is sweet, good listener,
Yeah.
and those type of things. Yeah.
Okay. What are some of your deal breakers?
Somebody who is not curious, and curious about people.
Let me ask you a question, brother. Why do women want to be so tall nowadays?
What do you mean? That's not some. What do you mean? Oh, because they wear heels to appear taller?
Yeah.
Feminism, equality, the pursuit of power. They have access to the means of production. Now we all gotta suffer for their daddy issues. They taking it out on everybody. Any little way they can. Like if you think you petty, like the pettiest thing you think you could do is like a nigga taking a nap, you tie his shoes together, some shit. That's the pettiest shit you'll do. It's kind of fun. Like their level of petty is beyond what you can even conceive when they're fixated on something, and now they're fixated on power. You know what I'm saying?
Curious about different like belief systems. Somebody who's not very kind.
Okay. All right. Okay. So we did get some pop balloons.
Yeah, we got a lot
of them. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping. We'll start here. Your name and age, please.
My name is Shahira. I'm 35.
Okay. And Shahira, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
He's an attractive guy.
Thank
I'm
you.
just I don't love the vest. I feel like I'm not into actors in theater. I don't.
You know how many times I hear that?
I don't like actors.
But let me. I will say. I mean, not you. I totally appreciate. Appreciate.
Here we go, Plane.
I respect what you're doing. I'm also an intellectual though. I'm also a professor of theater, and I'm also like, I totally understand it because there's so much that comes along with actors, like this ego, this instability, right? But
Plane. This man can talk a woman's head off.
Right. Why this man trying to dox me in the chat?
Being a professor, that's something that grounds me from an intellectual point of view, from a financial point of view, like tenure track.
Don't tell him shit.
I love that. Good for you.
Thank you.
Now she's
I'm
someone
from
that's your type.
internet, bro.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Janaea Moore with 808 in Trinity. I'm 33.
Now, I think these two weirdos should be together. I really do.
I think you're gonna end up with the art director lady because they in the
ain't nobody left. Everybody popped.
Right, they the only ones can relate to each other.
But I think these two weirdos.
And Janae, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I ended up popping my balloon because a little on the older side for me, and
long in the tooth. Say.
For me, I'm not calling you old. You're just a little on the older side for me. Yeah. It's fine. And yeah, I mean, kind of what she said with acting and all that. Like, it's cool. I'm glad that you're a professor. I appreciate your, you being smart. I like smart people, so
really?
That's good. Yeah.
Not smart enough to be with. This man loves to talk. B said you sound like you from LA, player.
No, she's someone that's your type.
Folks from LA
I ain't got no
sound
type,
like me.
Bad bitties is the only thing I like.
And the cussing.
I think I said biddies though.
Did you?
I said biddies.
Let's rewind the tapes.
Let's rewind the tapes. Let's do it.
Okay.
Damn.
Looking ahead.
Damn.
Let's go over here. Your name and age.
Liz, 36.
All right. And Liz, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm just didn't feel that initial attraction. You're a handsome guy, but
I believe it.
All right. So I know you say you don't have a type, but if you saw her out, she's someone you would approach.
Yeah, I like the fit. I like the personality. Great smile.
Why you got on the Craven the Hunter vest?
Nikki, 33.
Nikki, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Well, I will say you're
Now,
very
I like
handsome.
this.
You're very well.
I like this couple.
Yeah.
I like this couple.
Hey, I like Blondie. Like I'm checking out. I've been checking them out over and over. Like I don't give a damn about no. I look past the wig. I've seen worse.
I bet you have, man.
You know what I'm saying? Life's too short.
Hold on. Hello?
Oh.
Hello? Hello? Unbelievable. You ain't hear me?